Hello, everybody. Welcome back to Heatwave 7. We're bringing you Rivals Workshop Top 6 now. Gonna be pretty exciting. There's I think 55 characters in this roster. So who knows what we're gonna see?
It's a strong rotation that we've got. I was actually already eliminated from this bracket. I have in fact played 2 of the members of our top 6. So I have some first-hand experience of getting bodied by some of these people.
Not a bad way to go, I guess.
No, absolutely. Oh no, I got eliminated by who? The guy who got first and the guy who got 4th?
You know.
I mean, I win 0-2, but like, did I?
I'm Plastic Dinos. This is my friend Breadstick.
Some of you may recognize me. Most of you will definitely recognize you.
I'm Breadstick.
Oh, I'm Plastic Dino. Okay, thank goodness.
It's over. Charade's over.
And up front, up on the stage, we have, of course, Cheesy Potato and Open Gunner.
Indeed, indeed. So I believe Open Gunner has been pretty involved in Workshop as far as I can remember. I haven't been super involved in Workshop in a couple years now. So some of the names are familiar, some of them are vague. What?
Yes.
Yeah, you guys should be good to go, yeah.
They are ready to rock and roll. Stage bans have been done. We're just going to switch the camera over. I was chatting with Open Gunner a little bit earlier. He's absolutely involved with the Workshop. In fact, this is his character. He is playing Daora. I believe that is how it's pronounced, D-A-O-R-A, who is like a grappler with Captain Falcon shenanigans mixed up.
I see it immediately.
Oh, yeah. Absolutely. So she's got a bunch of 50-50s and chain grabs. Or chain grabs that lead into 50-50s.
Okay.
Most of the moves send straight up, so you can DI them in and tech off the wall. But the damage are rocking and rolling.
Yeah, on the other side we have Cheesy Potato, who needs no introduction. One of the best Rivals 1 players of all time, playing the well-beloved Suitcase, a roguelike character.
And something that just got picked up, and something that is going to happen really quickly, but the one I really, really want to talk about is Suitcase will pick up new items. So as Suitcase fights, you see down at the bottom, he levels up, and whenever Suitcase levels up, he can potentially unlock new gear, which changes his moves. For example, that first one he got is my favorite one, the one that wins me games. It is Nair Bounce. It is
he gets Nair Bounce?
Yeah, no, he gets Nair Bounce. It's it also becomes frame 3. It's stupid. It's one of my favorite moves in this entire game.
Workshop is incredible.
The thing is a lot of, from what I've talked with people, most people think that the bubble, the beach ball is kind of bad. I'm like, no, beach ball's nuts. Beach balls, it gives you Nair Bounce.
I don't even care if it's good. Nair Bounce is so cool.
It gives you Nair Bounce. And it's instantaneous. It's so fast. So when you see that beach ball, and then you might see a different Nair, you'll be like, oh, hey, why is it different? It's because Suitcase changes his moves as the game progresses. That said, Open Gunner kind of 3-0'd me in this exact same matchup.
You play Suitcase too.
I did play Suitcase. And Open Gunner expressed a lot of familiarity in this matchup. Just clearly displayed that he knew the matchup. But Cheesy is, as you mentioned before,
I mean, this is a top 5
one of the best Rivals players of all time, I believe, is how you described her.
I did indeed. It's always so interesting watching people like Open Gunner, who super involved in the community, made his own character, which is so insane.
It's hard to get more familiar than I built you.
Yeah, literally. And then you're competing with just the fundamentals of one of the best players in this game.
And there's a phenomenal argument to be had there. Woo! Okay. There's a phenomenal argument to be had between Rivals Fundy, because frankly, Cheesy, I don't think puts a ton of effort into Workshop, at least not by comparison to someone like Open Gunner, who is almost living here, right?
So I feel like you get this. When top players are playing Workshop, they'll pick characters that are mostly straightforward, like Suitcase, right?
Yep.
Because his moves all make sense, and you're just altering them.
And it's just fundies.
Yeah, and he benefits a lot from just having good spacing, understanding what each move's actual purpose is.
Yep.
And you get that versus just this hyper-specific knowledge that a Workshop player like Open Gunner would have.
Yep.
And you see Cheesy Potato kind of running away with that first game, just able to outspace Open Gunner at pretty much any given point.
And from what I've seen of the bracket, I think Cheesy Potato is the 1 seed. If I'm just projecting off of my memory from prior, Cheesy Potato, I think, won the last Workshop bracket. I certainly got eliminated by her last year, so
that's fair. I can't think of many people that would be the 1 seed over her. So
Cheesy Potato is a dominant threat in this bracket, but Open Gunner is very capable, and of course, like you said, it's that specific knowledge. So how far will, you know, the lack of familiarity pull Cheesy Potato down, and how far will your ability to mix her up with this Deora, with these chain grabs that, as long as you can get an opening, by the way, Deora's damage output is huge. Pull party again? Let's go!
Get your Nair Bounce immediately.
Dude, it's my favorite. It's so fast.
It was actually putting in a lot of work in the last game, too.
It really could.
She was comboing and getting extensions that she just wouldn't have gotten without it.
And that up special, by the way, it does lead into a command grab, much like at Captain Falcon, and it like pile drivers them into the ground.
Oh, was that like the slide across the ground, like the Ridley grab?
I believe that's the side B.
That's the side B. Okay.
Yeah. But they both do grab. They both do lead into that chain. Like there's the side.
Okay,
B.
yeah, there's that right there.
And then that sends you straight up. So you can DI it in, you can DI it out. You can like cross up where you're gonna go. But she has follow-ups to chase it down. That's the uppy into the stomp.
Oh!
So when she lands that grab, she's got all like options to select when she gets the grab. So I know the stomp. I know there's the forward one where she like, you know, throws you forward and then kicks you.
Okay.
I don't know if there's others. I'm assuming there are, but those are the two that I familiarized myself with before I got absolutely destroyed.
Dude, that beach ball is actually such a crazy extension.
It's so good.
Oh my
It's
god.
instant. And forward air, goat hoof, and Letterman jacket. So.
There it is.
Suitcase, some of his abilities, you have to unlock them. So Suitcase, for example, he can't get Goat Hoof, which gives him Absa back air.
Oh.
It gives him the sweet spot of Absa back air, but he can only get it if he lands enough back airs.
This character is so funny.
It's such a love letter to the community, because everything in the kit is like a reference or something involving with either Smash tournaments or Rivals tournaments in general.
Yeah, just a testament to the person that made him. Shout out to Edric, super old school Rivals player, not really around anymore. But
what an absolute champion.
Ooh, I love the taxi too.
Yep. So now that we've talked about kind of what these characters are doing, let's talk about some gameplay going on. Right now, that Nair Bounce is so fun.
So the thing that we've kind of consistently been seeing is like Cheesy is getting grabbed by these like super complicated setups that Open Gunner is going for.
And then just resetting, and the pressure's so clean from Cheesy.
Yeah, it's like the consistent pressure and punish game are just much stronger on Cheesy Potato's side right now.
Yeah.
Because every time Open Gunner gets a hit, yeah, something crazy happens. Like Julie takes like 40%, but then they reset to neutral, and you now have to win neutral against Cheesy Potato again, who just took game 2.
And something that's hard to note. Oh, I thought I was gonna mention this. Open Gunner has something that Cheesy doesn't, which is deeper knowledge.
Yeah.
Open Gunner can do this, and this is like lethal. If Open Gunner picks a character that Cheesy's not ready for, can catch him off guard, and that knowledge check is a part of the workshop bracket, right? You have to kind of know what you're up to, know what you're up against, and learning a character beforehand versus learning a character in the match is a skill that Cheesy's going to have to show us.
It's true, and we're getting the character switch. I am so sorry. I wish I knew which character this was.
I didn't see the name.
The name didn't like come up.
I know. That's why I didn't get the name either.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
But something I wanted to point out, though, is one of the things that Cheesy is doing just that is causing so much damage. A lot of Suitcase's moves are... Okay, this is our good friend... Oh, I know this one. Roko.
Yeah,
I saw it in the name. I'm going to say it's Roko. I didn't get any... So I...
No, that's Forsman clone.
I stuck some details. I asked for very likely characters to be seen. This was not on the roster, so my knowledge is very shallow. But one thing I want to talk about with Suitcase is a lot of the moves are really tiny. You can outrange this character and you can bait stuff out. But Cheesy's been really proficient with just sniping things out.
Oh, this is like a full-on like puppet.
Actual puppet.
So cool.
Yo, this is sick. Dude, Workshop's so fun.
Oh, looks like some sort of resource left behind by the clone, or maybe that's like the cooldown.
It looked like it got hit, and then it went to follow.
Not a clone. That's really funny. I love that, actually. That's cute. Yeah, I feel like we're just kind of seeing the same thing. Like you were just talking about like Open Gunner going to have this super deep pool of like Workshop knowledge.
Yep.
So character switch in Workshop matters a lot because there's so many characters, it's so hard to know them all. But if you just have a general solid game
and Cheesy's
plan,
just holding center stage, right?
Exactly.
Like
that's all she needs to do.
Open Gunner cannot get to the middle. Open Gunner cannot like reestablish presence because Cheesy's just able to rotate through these moves and just be like, cool, I'm just gonna put out a save move. And I think that's why Open Gunner has switched over to the Roko. I really hope that's how it's pronounced and that's the name. Because that puppet lets him engage from so much further away and be dangerous while conceding that space and still being able to like say, hey, look, you've got these fundamentals, but you know what? Your fundamentals will have to engage with me. Woo! Found
cool
that
setup.
string. It looked like down tilt and up smash. Fair.
Yeah, there was like some sort of multi-hit, which again, I wish I knew more about this character to say what it was.
Yo, imagine a clone that can throw you sideways to help your recovery. What a cool
what a
concept.
novel thought.
What a great idea. I'm pointing it out because honestly, this has probably been around for longer than Forsburn in Rivals 2 has.
Yeah, it's honestly very true, I'm sure. I like the angel platform too. Just like she's
On the
laying on a couch, yeah. So I feel like this character, the pick was probably to be trickier in neutral. Try and use this clone to like break down
She's playing so
Potato's
patient.
defense. But yeah, she's just playing so patient. It's so hard to get past this wall of little projectiles that Suitcase is throwing out.
Yep.
He doesn't have the bonus burger this time though, so you know that's a help.
Yeah. I want to see some more parries on these crystals because they give you XP, but ooh, the grab in the air?
Whoa! Oh, I wish he
more.
finished that. That's so cool. The setups that he's getting out of this clone, like, you can tell he knows so much about this character. Okay.
I would not be surprised if Open Gunner designed this one too.
Honestly, could be. Oh, there's big
Down
parry.
smash, not going to kill. Late registration badge, stronger F tilt, but slower startup.
Which one is the F tilt?
Registration badge. Oh, that might. Yep, that's gonna
Nice.
lead into a kill. Got the grab with the. I'm gonna call it the puppet, the clone.
This is the
spirit.
closest we've been so far.
Oh yeah, it's definitely been working.
Yeah, we're on last stock for the first time this set. This really is Open Gunner's chance to get on the board
Got
here.
the grab.
Big setups
Again, the
coming in
volley.
again, and the
Into
follow
more
up.
chain grabs.
That's so. I actually love that.
I feel like Open Gunner has a type. Grapplers.
If the shoe fits.
I mean, I know I haven't. Plays Outers.
Yeah, Cheesy Potato taking it 3-0, but that last game,
Much closer. And that is not the last we will see of Open Gunner. That was, I believe, winner side.
yes, I think that was winner. No, that would have been loser side.
Loser side? Never mind.
Yeah, because winner side is.
That would be
I can't remember
Elky's. Hold on. Notes. Acarcion Cheesy. That was Cheesy. So Elky's Protus. No, Proto can't be on winner side.
We'll figure it out.
Yeah,
It's
Proto's
fine.
also on loser side. So there'd be 4 players in losers and 2 players in winners. So the other half of losers would be Prota and whomever else is down there. I don't have access to the bracket right now.
Yeah.
I know Prota's down there because I got eliminated by Prota in the loser side in an incredibly funny matchup.
Who was Proto playing today?
I don't know the name of the character. It's got a. Actually, I do. Hold on. Rem. Rem is the. Thank you. We got bracket up.
Elky's McDucky. That's what it was.
That makes
in
sense.
winners.
Yeah, Acarcion will be playing Prota. Prota was playing Rem, who is like the Tide Caller.
Okay.
She has a yo-yo and like a little like a whirlpool thing that she sets up.
Okay.
Similar in like it felt like it was mostly fundamentals coming from Prota, right? It acts a little bit like Cloud. It looked like it could extend hitboxes if you hit it with the yo-yo.
That makes sense.
If you hit someone into it, it kind of acted like Lily, where it would like trigger and like it would do this little cyclone thing. So you could knock someone into it. It would put them in the wash cycle, and then you could combo out of it. You could also knock Rem into her own little yo-yo thing and then combo her out of it.
I'm noticing a trend with these workshop characters, and it's resources that interact with each other.
Yeah, I mean, it's almost like that's Rivals.
I
at its
know,
core.
right? That's what I've always loved
design.
about workshop design is like there are so many characters that are so faithful to like the actual idea of the game.
The ideals.
Yeah, they just work.
Yeah.
They just work, and they're just fun.
Yeah. Prota getting set up with the keyboard control. We went to a really tense last stock game 5. It was really fun. And then we had an interaction that crashed the game.
Have you seen how Acarcion has done so far?
I have not. I have seen Acarcion a little bit.
Okay.
It looks like Acarcion's going to be playing Tomoki. Tomoki's another setup character, long range but slow moves.
Okay.
So think like, Byleth Robin.
Acarcion is a Sylvanas player. So.
That makes sense. Yeah.
So it's all checking out. Checking every box so far.
I also like that about the workshop. It's like, oh, hey, I play these characters in the core cast. Let me see what's in the workshop that
There's
fits
probably
my
like
archetype.
10 that fits your playstyle.
With my playstyle, yeah. Though the ones that I have found, I'm just like, just want to play apps.
That's fair.
I like the core cast.
Back during the online like workshop brackets, when I was like pretty heavily involved, like playing in a bunch of them, I would just like pick a new character every week
and just figure it out for the week. That sounds
Yeah.
really fun. Actually,
It was really fun. It was a great way to pass the days.
Yeah, I last year I'm gonna don't tell anyone, by the way, chat.
Oh.
No spoilers for this. Last year I asked everyone, I gentleman said, hey, gonna get a quick Rivals of Restart here.
It's not Rivals of Aether without a restart.
Last year I played the Knight from Hollow Knight.
Oh,
He was not legal, but I asked people, hey,
hey.
yeah. Gentleman's rules and said, hey, this character's not legal, but I'd like to play him. And his entire gimmick is he doesn't have a gimmick.
Yeah.
He just has straight fundies. He
Yeah.
has a jab, he has a down tilt, he has a up tilt. All of his moves just hit in that direction. There's nothing crazy going on. He's got like Shovel Knight F Smash, but like that's like the only crazy thing he's got.
Yeah.
I got like 4.
Yeah, I remember playing him a lot when he first came out. It makes sense that you would play him. I mean,
Give me a character whose entire thing is I have no gimmick. Just forward air, back air, up air, down air, just regular moves the game.
wait a minute, aren't you an Arcane player?
Yeah, he's got regular moves.
That character's a walking gimmick.
Honestly, if you gave me Orcane with like a regular forward air, like give me Orcane with like I don't know.
Like, what forward air are we talking here?
Give me hit 2 of Claren Fair.
Interesting
Without
choice.
tipper. Just like
Yeah.
like Zetter Fair even, but like I want to pick something that isn't gross. So I'm like Zetter,
Yeah.
no, that's gross. Rano, no, that's
It's
gross.
hard to
Claren,
pick a
no,
move
that's kind of
that's-
gross. Crag, ew, no, wait, hold on. Why are all the fairs in this game so good?
Yeah.
Shovel Knights is too wonky, but like give me like hit 2 of Claren Fair. Just a simple
Okay, but think about
tipper.
think about
Whack.
with Shovel Knight Fair. Think about like Fair into Nair, and that's gross.
I don't want to do. Yeah, don't give me. Don't
That's
give me
awesome.
that. Yeah, just give me a character who's.
You gotta
got,
embrace the grime.
Honestly, if I go into the workshop and shouts to everyone who's made a character in the workshop. You are real kings and queens. They're amazing people. If I make a workshop character, I'm just gonna go cool. I'm gonna make the most white toast character, and there is a white toast. He's in there. He's real.
There's a character named White,
I believe
like white toast
so.
or white
yeah.
bread.
White. I think there's definitely a bread man.
That would make sense.
But I really just want a character who's like, cool, my forward air, I hit forward. Just something super bare, but like Kirby from like Smash, like 64, where all of his moves are just in the direction.
Oh, okay, sick.
All right,
Okay,
awesome. Do I gotta say bye?
I'm sorry.
Oh,
I'm sorry. Steven needs me elsewhere.
That's okay. You
Also,
are.
you'll get someone. Oh, okay.
Yeah. Not yet though. I think we have one more match to watch.
Probably.
But yeah, thank you to you as well for setting up this event, for helping, and special thank you to him, the man in blue.
I hate that guy.
I know you do. I don't. The Heatwave fans don't.
I know.
We love SBS. This event exists on the back of basically him.
Yeah, this has been a really, really good day of Heatwave. By the way, biggest Heatwave ever. Literally.
It keeps getting bigger.
Yeah, I mean, literally, we smashed records this year when we did not think we were going to. So very, very happy. Just all right. Well, I'm out of here.
Goodbye. Good night.
Finally, someone that knows the character.
We're gonna swap in for Anti.
Uh-oh. Hold on. Get in there. Bye.
Get out. Get out of here, dinos.
Get out. Get in.
Hello.
Hello. It's Anti.
Hi.
Get your name set up on the thing here in a second. I think, though, we're going to dive into the game pretty soon here. I did get some notes on a bunch of the characters beforehand.
You
so
did? Okay, so you might know more about the characters than me.
I played against Proda. I've got 5 games of knowledge against Rem.
That's cool. This is how much knowledge Proda knows about the character.
Well, yeah, that's what it felt like.
Well, you see, the thing is, right? Proda went into this fully expecting Seija to be legal, who's a Toho character, available at Toho Fest, available at many of the workshop brackets.
Yeah.
And
I was hoping for chess piece personally, but also not legal.
Goes in. I think actually played a set with Seija. But in the end, Sage is not legal.
Yep.
So Proto says, all right, you know what? I'm just going to pick this character.
Looks cool.
Yeah.
Seems fun. Figured it out.
You know, Rem, made by Equinox, if I remember correctly. And Proto's just kind of been winging it for the most part. Meanwhile, on the other side, I do believe
we have a Carcion.
Okay, so RC actually sent me to losers.
Okay.
That was my round 1.
Got it. Okay. So you and I both got eliminated by people in this top 6.
Oh, yeah.
Because I lost to Proto and Open Gunner.
Well, you know, pretty good players.
Both very good. Yeah, I can
pretty
hold my
dang good
head held
players.
high.
You know, definitely far from bad losses. But either way, you know, you've got the Tomoko versus the Rem here. Now, Tomoko, for all intents and purposes, think of it like Ram from Guilty Gear.
Okay.
Right, so it has a lot of the range with the swords. You have, you know, so many of these aerials that work so well to just wall people out here. And right now, just able to rack up so much damage. Even has the projectile play as well. And then she brings in the walls. So right now, you see that she can make those platforms. You can also get so much of this damage off. But right now, it's really just been RC all over Proto.
Whoop. Into the yo-yo, the Tide Collar. One of the downsides of Rem is if you get sent into your own, your little yo-yo setup over there, it'll turn the spin cycle on.
Yeah.
And you can combo into that, of course, but if other people send you into it, you'll combo yourself.
Yeah, a little bit of a double-edged yo-yo here, but
it's also very easy to disable a simple jab. Like, I think any hitbox just turns it off so that you can just turn it off for a moment.
Yeah, but
counterplay.
Yeah, in the end, you're seeing that both of them are just constantly building up more and more damage, just looking for their actual opportunities to kill here. Now, one thing I will say, right?
There it is.
Never mind, I don't even have anything to say.
I got hit by that a lot. Let me talk about the yo-yo to forward smash at the ledge.
Woo, baby. Forward strong at ledge, the tried, the true, the classic for pretty much any character.
And I do believe that the yo-yo makes the hitbox bigger. It certainly felt like it. So put the yo-yo out, and then you forward smash from way back.
Meanwhile, we got gunshots coming in from all the way downrange as a Carcion still managing to stay in this.
Yeah, absolutely even.
And I would say, Tomoko's damage output can go absolutely insane, but the big part is whether or not you're ready to really deal with all of the tools that the character has available to them. Okay.
Yep, the rinse repeat. Now, if any of you have ever played Proto, you are probably familiar with the Proto rinse repeat at ledge with this orange object that extends the hitbox size. The staple. In fact, as a fellow ABSA, I've learned a lot from it of how to edgeguard from Proto.
Yeah, I mean, Proto as a player loves the flowchart, says, all right, you know what? I understand that this opportunity here means that I can get this hit, this hit, this hit, and this hit.
Here's the tree of decisions that can happen, and here's the responses to all of them.
Yeah, and here's the F-Strong on ledge. Fully charged, not going to work out because RC still has more ways how to mix up that recovery here. But right now, it's not even about recovering back to stage. It's about recovering the momentum in this actual set because it's just been all Proto.
And Proto's been holding center stage so hard. Up and straight into the I call it the Tide Collar, just a little wave that flows along the ground. Straight into the
F-Strong at ledge.
Up special. Gonna make it.
Getting over. Barely missing out, but there we go. Jab, roll read into the strong from a Carcion, staying in this here. But, I mean, there's the wall that I was talking about earlier, right? We really haven't seen it used so effectively. It's just kind of been there, but at the very least,
like saying, okay, there's a wall. I'll just wait.
Yeah, I mean, honestly, the biggest wall here is all of Proto's momentum, all of these F-Strongs, and just the yo-yo as well. Like,
just the repeat.
I mean, even after disabling the yo-yo, the Ren's still crazy. Proto's still crazy.
I think where a Carcion, because a Carcion managed to slip past a few times, and I think a big part of that is Proto is purely reacting to the recovery. I don't think Proto really knows what mix-ups that Tomoko's going to have, or is it Tomoko?
Yes, Tomoko.
Oh, at the end? Okay. I don't think Proto necessarily knows what mix-up Tomoko's going to be able to bring to get back to stage. But also, I don't think Proto's going to care that much. Proto's going to keep trying and just, if F-Smash works and if it kills.
Yeah, I mean, look at that. Just throwing it out, but in the end, it's not going to be working out. Carcion, once again, coming up with a huge % lead in stock number 1, but actually turning it into a kill. Okay.
It looked like no resources on Proto. Maybe he got lost a jump. Something got kicked out of the way, but...
Yeah, but... Oh, baby.
And Howard hit the yo-yo.
Yeah, very, very strong here. But one of the things, right, when it comes to Tomoko, as I said, relatively reminiscent of Ram from Guilty Gear. And one of the things about these 2D fighter characters is they have very consistent anti-airs, right? So a lot of the times when Proto is coming in from above, you're seeing that up tilt. You're seeing these aerials to really just wall
big up
out
air.
that Rem.
Spoken of Prophet, the second you start talking about anti-airs is the second that Proto got stuck above. Oh, force smash not going to hit, though. It seems kind of even until you realize that Proto lost a stock so early and is, in fact, fighting from a full stock behind. Again, the force smash.
Oh, what a tag.
Yep. Hug the wall. That's the counterplay.
I don't know what the hoop's doing, but right now it's just looking a little spooky.
Ooh,
Proto
like the bubble.
not going to die. Oh, my God.
Surviving the galaxy by utilizing the power of the yo-yo.
Yeah, and Carcion, on the other hand, utilizing the power of 2 big swords to just take that stock.
Pretty good.
But 1 full stock lead, not going to be the worst thing on the planet for Carcion, but definitely feeling pretty bad for Proto.
Especially on Spirit Tree, right? Especially with this so small. Any comeback on a stage this small. Yes, it feels like it's more doable, but every single moment just feels that.
No!
Again!
Oh my
So that
Lord.
actually, that is not the first time Rem has crashed the game mid-match. That happened in our game 5.
Okay,
we were
now-
on 2 stocks apiece with Rem.
Okay, so
Don't parry that move.
question me this, right? So you said this isn't the first time that Rem has crashed the game.
Correct.
Was that Rem Proto?
Well, yeah.
How many keyboard crashes have we had?
That's a good point. That's a good point. I didn't
Who
take
knows
that
if
into
it's Rem?
Though
Maybe
that looked like a very similar interaction. It was, I believe,
yeah.
that same spin getting parried, and the game just goes. I don't know what to do here.
Whoops.
Whoops.
Yeah, but
Crashed.
in all
Exception
honesty,
occurred,
right?
yeah.
That's gotta suck for RC because
Oh, yeah.
she had so much momentum. She was hardcore winning, and Proto all of a sudden, throws a little bit of keyboard magic in there and says, "Hey, you know what? Oh, what if
Reset.
we just restarted things, right? Just got back into the swing of things. What if we just say the game didn't happen?"
When we did it, though, Proto was happy to gentlemen and said, hey, look, we were both at 2 stocks. We were relatively neutral and everything. Do you want to just go back to 2 stocks apiece? And I, being also a gentleman, said, absolutely, yeah, of course.
Yeah.
Now, playing Suitcase, that sucked because I actually lost a
Yeah.
whole bunch of my upgrades. But that,
Ugh.
I would have lost that set anyway, right? Proto outplayed me there. I'll put an asterisk on the game.
You're on
but
comms. You have the opportunity to just call them out. They don't have a way how to defend
I
themselves.
love Proto, though. Dude's awesome.
Yeah,
That's my goat over there. That's my fellow goat. You also just set the stocks to 2, I suppose, but that feels like it'd be more work. Especially since this is only game 3.
Oh, okay. So
game
we're getting
2.
a little bit of a reset on the controls right now, but
Yeah.
okay. So all memes aside, right? That's gotta suck
It
for
does
RC, right? Needs to be able to actually pull out that win. Honestly, if I am in this position as the one who was playing the character with the known crash, I would not be the most opposed to literally just giving up the game, but that is a big ask. Right, I'm certain that it's just going to be a 1 to 2 stock scenario.
Yep. They're both just going to run it down or run off. Proto's going to run off one more time, get the stocks back to normal. They're probably going to have a countdown. Potentially the audience will join us. All right, no, they're just going to get
All right,
straight into it.
yeah,
Yep.
no chance for the audience to join in. No chance for.
But that's good. We want to get straight back to the action.
Yeah.
If it were like game 5, I get it. But right now we're in game 2, so we're just going to say, all right, let's fight it out. Sure,
Yeah.
some percent was lost for both sides, and that is potentially better, but it's more about the mental, right? It's about that momentum that is now gone.
Yeah, but right now, Proto just absolutely going ham with this, just waiting and looking to react. I mean, for a player that plays so much online in comparison to the offline play here, it's really interesting that Proto's playstyle is so indexed towards just reacting, playing that offline sort of play anyway.
Finding these up airs. Percent's still even, which does not bode well for Proto.
Yeah,
You don't want even. You want significantly ahead.
I mean,
yep, the stall doesn't get the wave land.
As we've seen, Proto
Just
very
throwing it out again.
very strong here. Just, oh my god, 3, 4. Okay,
Yep.
down strong that time. 5, 6,
Karchion
7.
trying to find the waveland.
Not going to be able to get number 8.
Oh, there's a grab. Does it kill? I hope y'all heard that, but don't shoot me, please. I'm sorry, is what Proto just said.
Yeah, I mean, Tomoko very much has the ability to fire from all the way down range there, but in the end, bring in the yo-yo, bring down the house. Tomoko now on
But so
last
close
stock.
to dead. 112% on Spirit Tree.
Yeah, especially against Tomoko, right? This character has so much kill power as long as you find yourself on the receiving end of one of the strong. Speaking of which,
That's it.
okay.
But game's now over. The shenanigans happened. We're now 1-1. Akarsion, Protagify.
Here we go. Best of 3.
Best of... I don't like doing that because counter pick's too important and momentum matters too much.
True. I mean, one thing that I will also say, right? Tomoko has so much of the projectile play to really force these approaches, and Proto hasn't really been getting forced into approaches, just taking the opportunity to approach regardless.
I think the other part of that is a lot of the projectiles seem very, very reactable, right? They go in a straight line, they go right at you if they're going right at you, and they're not particularly fast. Proto will just kind of hang out and be like, I can parry that because that's a universal mechanic. Now that's something that translates from, you know, from competitive, from core game, from regular singles to just. Though that charge makes it much more ambiguous.
Oh yeah, I mean, I will say the charge also, like, if you fully charge it, just turns into a straight up max range cannon.
Yeah.
It's super, super fun to see, but in the end,
there it is.
There
right?
we go. There's the parry. There's the ledge trapping, and I just realized we got 3 games under our belt here, and this is still just Ram versus Rigid.
I'm not expecting. Proto's not going to change.
Pro's not going to change.
But Akarsion has a much deeper pool. Akarsion being much more familiar with the workshop bracket, being much more involved. So I think, and in workshop, counterpick is critical, right? Knowledge checks are a huge part of this bracket.
Yeah, I mean, that being said, I think Akarsion is just going to stick with the Tomoko, though. It's been working out so well for her.
There's that back air.
And, I mean, sometimes the back air is just nice, right? But
Nice back air.
nice back air. Nice wall as well. Fully charges.
Oh, it's an actual laser.
Yeah, no, like I said.
You said cannon. I was thinking more cannon. I was not thinking, you know, railgun.
Like I said, it's Ram from Guilty Gear.
Yeah, no, actually.
Yeah, but either way, who cares about Ram Bridget when right now we are still getting the Rem versus Tomoko. And instead, what we are seeing, right, is when Tomoko gets their hands onto Rem, it's so much damage output, it's so much pressure, but
the ledge guarding, right?
But the ledge trapping, it's just like the block pressure, but
the little baby Crag shenanigans.
It's the wheel versus the wall.
The wheel. No.
Oh my god, and the wheel gonna win out in that one.
Yeah, but we saw this happen literally last stock where Protagify took the first stock, and then immediately Akarsion brought it back, landed like an up air up special, and then it was sweet spot back air, and then immediately we were into even stocks.
Yeah, but I mean, that back air definitely
the extra credits building though.
But 121%, still not close to getting a kill. The big thing is Akarsion needs either a missed DI or an opportunity to get a strong in, and it doesn't seem like she's really found it.
Back air again.
Either way, back air, sweet spot at the very least, going to be able to take it on the ledge. But
what? And once again, the ledge guard. There it is. Protoss was given a move that hits all the way out there and is easy to wind up and let rip. And Protoss is like, yo, I think I found my move. That's all I need.
Protoss sitting here in Phoenix and found a move that lets them phone all the way back home. Like, it's just such a long-range way to not have to interact with your opponent.
It's a little cup with a string on it.
Exactly.
Actually phoning home. Just throw it out. It goes all the way back to Hawaii.
Yeah, I mean, the question is here, honestly, is it a phone back home to Hawaii, or is it a phoning over to RC in Canada? But, I mean, either way, Rockwall is the stage that they're phoning it into on, where it's just going to be kills on kills on kills. We're really not going to be seeing so much of the ledge trapping here because I'm thinking it's just going to be 1-2 F-Strongs into the actual death.
Back air. A second back air. No sweet spot. No strong horizontal knockback. Or at least not on the hitbox that landed.
Here we are.
Again, just the weight, right? The Proto Classic. Doesn't matter the character.
Doesn't matter the character. Doesn't matter the game. Instead, it's just going to be the continuous onslaught of hitboxes here.
Meanwhile,
off the top. Off the top. Oh my god.
Wall.
Like,
Rockwall.
yeah, I mean, that's...
We've seen that same string in previous games, and we saw it kill once, I believe, on the Spiritual game, but it didn't really work on Julesville. I think the percent was a little bit lower, but also just Rockwall thing.
Yeah,
right?
I mean, you have so many more opportunities to get closer to those blast zones, and you're seeing Proto starting up something fierce here. So much extra credit, might as well skip the entire assignment. Misses out on an opportunity to parry, though, and RC not going to be able to take it all the way. Back air, no! Goes for the Nair. Not going to be able to connect.
The ledge guard begins, but the yo-yo to recover. Having that pull back, just... You can see Proto starting to experiment with things, right? Proto's going, okay, I've noticed that, you know, I can pull the yo-yo back in, and it's got a hitbox, and it's pretty good, especially for recovery.
Yeah,
just
but
so fast.
Sometimes as good as just throw it straight out. RC now on the verge of defeat here at the very least. F-Strong going to be able to take it back in reverse.
Full stock behind on Rockwall. Last game to give. No more room to bleed. Pressure's built.
Yeah, pressure being built. But once again, these anti-airs from RC are really the bread and butter of this character. But without Proto jumping into the air, we're really not seeing much of that. And here we go. Once again, back against the wall. Up air to start a little bit more.
There it is again.
No way!
Don't parry. You're not allowed.
This is in Rivals 2. You don't have a shield. Just unbind the button. Don't unbind the button.
Don't unbind the button.
You need that button. But in the end, Proto just making things harder for us. Just making it.
I don't know how much of this we blame on Proto. I think we blame the tried and true Dan.
You know what? That's fair. I still feel like blaming Proto.
All right, we'll blame Proto.
We can blame Proto here. You see, the thing is, Dan's retired, right? He's not fully coding this game anymore. We can't really ascribe everything to him.
No, but it's almost like a tradition at this point.
But think about passing of the torch. We blame Dan for so many things, but what if we just take all the sins of the world and place them onto Proto?
I don't want to blame Proto that much. I like Proto.
So do I.
I think it's funnier to blame Dan.
I love Proto.
Especially when it's not Dan's fault.
True.
That's the best time to blame Dan.
The best time to blame Dan is when you're not playing Rivals of Aether.
Also true. You know, I go to make a smoothie in the morning. The lid pops off. I splatter. God dang it, Dan.
Man.
Come on, Dan. All right.
You know, me dying to some random bug in Rivals 2. Man, I love Riot Games.
Thanks, Dan. Yeah.
Me getting my lane frozen on in top lane while playing League of Legends. Dan,
fix your game.
Fix your game.
Speaking of games, though, since we've got a little minute to set up, what other games have you been participating in, seeing around this lovely Heatwave venue?
I know, right? I mean, it's been such a blast. The Wall...
The Wall's the funniest bracket to watch.
The Wall is the second funniest bracket because the Wheel was peak.
The Wheel, it was peak. I will admit, the Wheel does surpass the Wall.
I don't know. Obviously I'm biased because I won the Wheel, but you know, the Wall obviously very, very fun, right? Love the Wall. Always love these really silly moments here. Workshop, super fun. Rivals won Basecast doubles. Always a good time. I mean, we've got Renzo, the doubles king, to make sure that runs smoothly. We've got a few games to try out as well. I mean, we've got Run Back, we've got combo doubles.
I've tried Run Back. It's sick. All right, we're getting back into it, though.
Oh, yeah.
We got a minute while they reset their stocks.
Woo, baby.
Let's get our momentum back into our... let's get back into the headspace of where we were.
One thing I'll say, this time, Proto was the one ahead.
Yep.
Right? This time, Proto's the one whose momentum is being killed by this. And this time, RC is the one getting a second lease at life here. And it's all going to start with that down tilt, knocking the Rem into the air, starting up all of that classic anti-air.
First string going the way of Akarshian.
Oh, we got double parries.
Little Tide. It's actually so hard to see that. Like, it caught me off guard so often because it's just so small. It's like a little shadow sneak.
Yeah, I mean, it's so small. It's bright green, and it's still
bright green. It's visible, but like I'm in the middle of doing a whole bunch of other things. I'm not looking for it.
Yeah, I'm in the middle of trying to watch out for that F-Strong, but in the meantime, RC in the middle of racking up some damage, 54% and counting on the Rem.
Gun,
bomb.
Oop. Trying to find the connector, but good DI from Proto to stay out of the clutches.
All right, Nair to start things off, looking for another gun or bomb. I mean, right now, it's just going to be more gun.
Yeah, immediately just resetting the yo-yo. Get that out of here.
All right, it's just constant reset, but F-Strong. Once again, very, very tough to be dealing with. Some charge on the gun.
And Proto's just throwing it out. Like, that's the third F-Strong in a row that Proto's thrown.
I mean, you got a full stock to... There's no way! Oh, baby.
It is the same interaction every time.
Yeah.
You cannot parry. This character may end up getting banned for this reason. And SPS is thinking about it. He's contemplating, like, we might have to remove Rem from the pool.
Yeah.
Which, I don't know if Proto would be the most devastated if that happened, you know?
I mean, I don't know. If it's not keyboard issues, it's character pick issues, you know? But at this point, I'm not sure how much we can blame Proto.
I don't think we can. Yeah, I mean, SPS talking to him now is like, all right, Proto, I'm sorry, we have to ban it.
Yeah, we got to get out of here. It's 9 p.m.
We cannot play Game 4 again.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
I don't know. I mean, the big question is, let's say theoretically, Rem gets taken out.
Yeah.
Who does Proto play? Because Proto picked up Rem today.
Proto's gonna pick some.
Yeah, I mean, I genuinely don't know. The first thing that comes to my mind, if they do find it, is Brook, who is literally just a sortie.
That could work. Also, Proto calling in the experts, calling in Open Gunner.
And Ducky.
And being like, all right, guys, what do we do? All right, Rem's gone, but give me something I can work with.
Yeah. Or can we leave her in? Like, you know, just looking for some sort of answer, some sort of opportunity.
Not when it's 3. Not when that's the third time. Right, we had it happen earlier. At 4th time, if we include the time it happened in my set.
Yeah, I mean, it's tough, right? It's been happening consistently.
You cannot parry it, so... And that's a tool that you cannot remove from the player, so... We're going to get the official SPS.
So, I'm told that the crashes are due to, like, a custom script thing that the Ren dev made or something. I don't know. The workshop players know it better than I do. Anyway, character is no longer being played because parrying anything of Ren's basically crashes the game. And that's because of some custom script thing that the workshop dev made. That's what I'm told.
Yep.
So sorry about that, but you're not going to see it again.
Are we resetting Game 4, or are we going to concede Game 4?
They will agree on something.
Okay.
If they can't agree on it, then I'll make them reset it.
Okay, cool. So I think that's the other thing.
All right, so we're getting some character swaps here.
Yep. Back to Rockwall.
When I say some character swaps, all right, so on
both
one
of them
side,
swapping characters, and they're just resetting the full game. And you know what? I think that's absolutely fair, right?
Yeah. So on one side is a character that Proto actually used to play a long time ago. I'm not remembering the name. On the other side, RC playing a character that I do believe she had a hand in helping out with, which is Gargura of Hull IPN.
Yes! Oh my god, that's so cute, actually.
Yeah, I love me this shark. I mean, in the end, you know, both of these players just getting back into the swing of things, getting into Game 4 as if nothing ever really happened, as if these two are the characters they were playing this whole time. A lot of charging being done by Proto, but not a lot of winning.
I also think it's a lot of like refamiliarizing, right? Like, okay, I've just spent the last, couple of hours playing Rem. That's off the table. I gotta get myself back into these shoes. Remember what we're doing.
Yeah, I mean,
get ourselves up and running.
Remember what you're doing is definitely one way to put it. But remember, Proto lost their main going into this because they were convinced that their main was legal, only to find out that it wasn't, and did not go back to this character that they used to play, right? So that just tells you that they really did not, this really did not cross their minds until much later in the day.
Yep. But when all hope was lost, when desperate... Oh!
When all hope was lost, eat this phonograph.
It's a bomb!
Oh, my God.
I'm sorry, the animation is just so funny of just like the, yeah, and then it just blows up and you die.
I know, right? It's honestly such a fun thing. We're not getting any Tomoko bombs, but we are still getting
Sorry, this
the sound of music coming in clutch. All right, but right now, Proto just kind of running straight on in, doing as much damage as possible, constantly on the approach here.
I'm curious, though, if Proto's going to be able to find those ledge guard resets, because right now it's a lot of dash attack on the stage, right? That first stock was taken off the top. There was very little ledge play, which is where I consider Proto to be at their most proficient.
Yeah.
Meanwhile, Garcian has been just had an initial lead, got that early juggle damage, and then was just able to take that first stock. But since then, Proto's spacing has been getting more and more familiar, more and more like comfortable.
Yeah, and speaking of comfortable, hold the bomb, and there we go. Yeah. Oh my lord. But they're
good
not
DI.
gonna kill. Beautiful DI coming in from Proto. Keyboard assist coming in clutch there. But Chomp not going to do it just yet. Still needs some sort of up air. The dash attack not going to be able to cancel that combo out. But in the end, we're still seeing RC fight back, still trying to get back into the swing of things.
Yep. Getting the CDs charged, the vinyls up and loaded.
All right, but
my assumption, the thing I've noticed between these is that they are like, they have various effects. Ooh, that was definitely forward smash.
absolutely.
Find it. That looked like it that was a sweet spot, or at least
Yeah,
some
but
sort
right
of difference.
now,
Definitely
we're seeing
killed.
RC getting back under control is what I'd say if Proto didn't say, all right, you know what? Running directly at you
Up
worked
air.
the first time, so why not do it the second time, and the third, and the fourth? But in the end, it's all about getting Gura up to a high enough percent where, oh, hey, I'm looking for a bomb now.
Got the parry. Great DI to just stay so far away. Ooh! And then the ledge guard, nope.
Oh, no bomb needed.
And Proto gonna move forward, making top 4, gonna go play against Cheesy Potato.
All right, so I'm guessing that's going to be a Suitcase versus Hannah.
Yeah, I imagine so. And then on the top side, we have Ducky, who's I've been told is going to be playing Usher, and Elkies, who, in my notes, is playing Lorena. Likely.
Elki's playing Lorena. Okay.
Lorena or Laika is what I was told.
Yeah, I was about to say I was watching her play Laika at the Vortex Gallery.
Okay.
So I wouldn't be too surprised to see her bring out that Laika. But if Lorena is the choice here, she certainly could do it, right? I mean, she plays Incineroar in Ultimate, so loves herself some big, heavy grapplers.
We love to throw down. Or sideways, or up, or whatever other direction the grappler wants. That's what makes them a grappler.
I mean, yeah,
they throw in every direction.
I mean, you got neutral, you got up, left, right, down. I honestly have no idea, right? It's just mix on mix on mix is the name of the game for grapplers. And honestly, that's kind of Elki's thing.
I really want to see the Lorena, because I want to see a Lorena in the hand, because most of the time when I've seen it, I've seen people go, oh, hey, this character's been confirmed. I want to get familiar with it. I want to see what... I have not seen a seasoned Lorena yet, and I want to.
Yeah.
I want to see it in the hands of someone who knows what they're doing.
Makes sense, but in the meantime, here we go. Elkies on one side, McDucky Potatoes on the other.
Good
Filipina
setup.
versus Filipina. Once again, a match made in the Philippines, I guess. I mean, like, there's not too much I can do to build off of that one. I will say, Ducky took me aside earlier and said, all right, so Anya and I are playing on stream later, and we are going to change our tags to something. I was like, that scares me.
Okay.
I don't know exactly what they're going to bring out, but who knows?
Just trying to get the peek over to see the character names before we lock in.
If Anya swaps hers to WoW, I'm going to lose my mind.
All right. We're getting started here.
All
Bans are happening.
Yeah.
Rock, paper, scissors.
Does it shoot? I honestly don't know who won.
Oh, we'll find out here in a second once the first ban happens.
Yeah, once that
looks
first ban-
like
It was Elkies.
It was, well, Elkies is on the left side, right? Elkies is playing red.
I believe so. Yes, it is the Leica.
All right. Okay, excellent.
Hey, all right, Leica
controllers.
and Usher.
Hold up. Hold up.
Hold up,
Some
control.
controller shenanigans. Oh, actually, leave this up. Don't change the screen away from the screen. I want to get a good look at these characters on
Yeah.
our lovely characters.
Yeah, Leica and Usher, right?
Yep.
You know, two characters who, honestly, a little bit difficult to explain here. So many people for Usher like to say, all right, well, this is just Dr. Mario. And there is up there.
A lot of the fundamentals I were told are similar to Dr. Mario, except there's...
Playing against Usher is the furthest thing from playing against Dr. Mario.
Okay.
Right? A lot of it is about attaching the cloud, about
And then getting that hitbox attached.
Getting that hitbox attached. Okay, who cares about Usher? Elki's saying, you don't need to be paying attention to that one. Watch my Leica.
Excuse me, pay attention.
Okay, never mind.
Pay attention.
Pay attention.
Elkies, pay attention. Elkies, what are you doing?
Oh my god. Off stage, once again, the Leica. Off stage in not so much control. I genuinely don't know who has
It's
control
so
right
much
now.
threat, though. Like, after you get a stock that early, just every time you go out there, Ducky's just like, okay, I might just die here.
Yeah, but the big thing about Leica is getting yourself into the position where you can actually go for that charged arrow, where you can just kill someone off the side in an aerial string, right?
Did Elkies win last Heatwave?
The
The last workshop bracket?
Not 100% certain.
I recall
It would make
Elkies going
sense, though.
far. I don't remember if it was finals or if Elkies actually won, but that's the knowledge that we should definitely check at some point.
It was definitely... she definitely went far. But
Yes,
in the
I
end,
recall because I lost it.
that's rough. But speaking of rough, that
It's
DI
toxic.
also kind of rough there. Elkies dropping down to something that wasn't
Oh, but the
expected
string
until
started.
yet. Oh, looks for the downer, not gonna do it. But here we go. We're really not seeing too much of that ice shard from Usher coming into play, but there's the first time we're seeing it connect, and we're already seeing
Damage.
quite a bit of damage.
Yeah, 72%, almost immediately up there. Not going to kill, not going to find it. Gets the tech on the platform. Ducky's still adding percent. Get the little ice shard. Down smash, not going to reach forward smash. It's in first.
Especially with the back turn, like the spacing with that S smash, bringing the hurt box backwards to just barely dodge out on that move. Ducky gonna take game number 1. The last time I remember these two playing against each other was Riptide 2023, where Ducky sends Elkies into losers, and she comes up to me and she's like, I betrayed my country. I've sent a fellow Filipina into losers. I'm just like, you sent me into losers. Why is this the first thing that you say?
Why is this the first time this has come up?
This is the second time
That's
you've done this.
amazing. Actual traitor to your country.
I know, right? But in the end, right, it's...
Hey, a parry that didn't crash the game. Sick.
Yeah, I mean, it's just a matter of strong play on strong play right now. And Elkies coming back with a vengeance. Triple digits already on the Usher. But the question is, can she actually lead into a kill? Has the charge on the arrow, but needs a back air into that arrow confirmed. Not going to be able to get it yet.
And that's, I'm hoping Elkies is starting to notice a trend in that recovery, because that's the third time that Ducky has come back with that immediate, it looks like a forward air back to stage with a little umbrella. That is definitely a habit that can get punished, and Elkies is a caliber player. Forward smash, or at least, I'm going to call it the charge arrow.
Yeah, I mean, it's just a charge
It
arrow.
killed, all right?
It hella killed.
It killed from forward. Oh!
It's point blank? Okay.
It hurts. It felt like it hurt.
That would hurt my feelings. Elkies, like, come on. Oh my lord, looks for the back air into arrow once again. Not going to be able to land that confirmed just yet. You can see that she's slowly starting to calibrate exactly how much time she needs in order to do that. But in the end, Down Strong going to be able to get the Leica off stage, but not actually get the kill. Another Down Strong
the wall.
I mean, here's where you see the Dr. Mario similarities, right? Like, the moves themselves look relatively similar. They function relatively similarly. It's just the neutral tools themselves are so different.
Getting set up. Both you and I are just so tense because we're watching great DI. When I saw it in Galaxy, I'm like, yeah, but he still dies though, right? She still dies there, right? No!
I guess not, but the charge arrow very much going to be able to do it, especially with that consume hitbox. But oh lord, this is looking rough. Fire via ice, and the Pokemon typing is still working out in the workshop bracket.
Swing, swing.
All right, there's full charge for Elkies now. A back air will lead into a guaranteed kill.
Getting the setup, getting the arrows charged. Down smash not going to find it. Just let it rip. Ducky, she's not going to fall for that. Going to come in there, going to try to find the punish. Back air's going to land.
Up air not going to connect just yet. Still looking for that one way to do it.
Yeah.
Has not really had the opportunity to land that Rain Cloud.
Right, I've been looking for it, and I think it's just a matter of Elkies has been doing such a phenomenal job of avoiding it. It's just so like mentally present for it, and that is going to lead game 2 into Elkies' hand. We are even going into game 3
as hell, and I mean. That's the thing, right? Elkies have been playing around that Rain Cloud so well, and because that's Usher's win condition, right?
Yeah, right.
When the Rain Cloud is out, it turns into an entire vertical hitbox, or hurtbox, sorry, that the opponent has to be wary of. But Usher, on the other hand, says, all right, well, take this Ice Shard and you're frozen. Goodbye. Very, very simple, very tried and true. And
there it is.
There we go. So you cannot be serious, Elkies. We want to see it. Come on.
Elkies is like, you guys want to see it. I don't.
I don't want to deal with that at all.
She does not want to see it ever. She wants it to remain a mystery until the loser side of the bracket.
Honestly, she wants it to remain a mystery forever. But right now, Elkies continuing to remain in the lead, continuing to stay in control. Yeah. Only a little bit of extra credit on Usher to start things off, but Elkies turning me into a loser immediately. Sorry, a liar immediately. Oh my god, loser?
The Endless Abyss pick also making this matchup really fascinating because it's all about just how well you can work your approach and your neutral. You don't get to mix things up with platforms, and I really feel like it's going to favor Elkies here. I really do feel like it's going to favor the Leica. That backer.
Yeah, I mean...
got the parry!
Okay.
And Rain Cloud immediately dropped.
Yeah, immediately dropped in, but once again gonna drop off of the Leica. Yep. Just still not gonna be able to get that Fox off stage with it. But Upstrong gonna be able to give Elkies the stock lead once again.
Arrow dodged.
All right,
parried into. The last time this happened, Ducky died so fast. The Leica was just disappeared.
Yeah, and look at that, the back air, putting Ducky off stage, putting her in an awful position. Now, at this point, if you can get one charge arrow, that's going to be a back air into a guaranteed kill. But
I love these mix-up that Leica has in the ledge, though, right? Like, there's like 4 micro options, and they're all ever so slightly different. They're just different enough that, oh, there it is.
There we go.
There it is. You got to be aware. Welcome. We got the Cloud up and running. Forward smash.
Oh, there he goes. Upstrong. Oh, Upstrong.
Again, good DI. Neither of them just barely living.
Yeah, it was beautiful DI coming in from Elkies. I was certain she was dead there, but in the end, Upstrong not quite going to be able to kill just yet. Ducky's just kicking herself in the butt a little bit, just saying, I wish that killed. But forward air, going to be able to do it for her, but I'm certain this is going to be back air into arrow. Like, Elki's just looking straight for it.
And the thing is this lead is off the back of that first brutal stock, right? That instant take that, you know, Ducky's going to have to answer. Because it's been back and forth. Other than that, immediate, I say that, and as I'm talking, Ducky is actually, there it is.
Well.
Despite what it said on the screen, that was not game set. That was game 3. Going the way of Elkies, we are going to be moving on to game 4 here.
Yeah, game number 4. I mean, at the very least, it's workshop, so the stage list always stays fully open no matter what. Works out for the best here, but Rockwall, all right, interesting stage and very volatile stage.
Rocket Wall.
Oh boy. Yeah, this Rockwall is just absolutely torturous for whoever's in disadvantage here. But once again, here's the constant rinse, repeat edge guards come in from these top players.
Here again, Rockwall. See, on this stage, that's now such a threat, right? And there's no resources. It's just trying to make it back again, finding it. You know, I thought we were done watching Proto reset people at the ledge. But it looks like Elkies was taking notes.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know if she was taking notes or if she was an editor, but you can see that she's going so deep for it. The back air is doing so much work. We're not seeing, you know, the F-Strong repeats from the Rem that we saw earlier, but it's still very much a rinse repeat edgeguard.
Back air's threatening that. It looks like down special to a dive kick. Almost like a zero shoot Samus is what it reminds me of. The forward smash, not going to find it.
Yeah,
but
Ducky just, oh my lord. So you gotta get the lead in. You can see she's smiling.
I was like,
having
okay,
a good time,
not gonna kill, and then the follow-up, the shot down range.
I mean, that's what I've been talking about,
dude,
right?
like,
the
so
back
cool.
air into that arrow. So cool to see. So painful to be getting hit by. I mean, it's doing mental damage, physical damage, wallet damage. Who even knows at this point? But either way, down strong does just enough damage to actually take out the Leica stock.
Up air. Try to get the reset. Ducky's holding on. But right now, Elki's absolutely looking like a force to be reckoned with.
Yeah, I mean, I'm almost certain she was first seed coming into this for a reason.
I was talking with Dinos earlier. Who's the first seed? And because we were watching Cheesy, and I'm like, I think it was Elki's Cheesy at the last Heat Wave, if my memory serves correctly. I remember losing to Cheesy and Elki, so like they must have been 1 and 2 as far as I'm concerned. That's how my mind works.
Yeah. I mean, they must have been.
But like watching Elki's after having watched Cheesy, it does feel like Elki's is just playing cleaner.
Yeah, but right now, you know, looking for that one kill, looking for a down strong read, but okay.
All the rate.
Reads on reads.
I'm so sad that didn't kill. That deserved to kill. There we go.
Yeah, there we go.
Good work, Ducky.
There's the kill that we were looking for, but it's just been reads on reads. These two looking like pen pals right now. Charge up on the arrow, though, for Elki's here.
Jab?
Still looking for it.
Up air. And that will be the set. Elki's 3-1. But that is not Ducky eliminated. That is simply Ducky sent down to Losers Finals, where she will play the winner of our next match, which is going to be Cheesy and...
Cheesy and Proto?
Cheesy and Proto, yeah.
All right, Cheesy.
I was like, Proto. Rem's gone. Rem's eliminated from the tournament. Yeah, but Proto's not.
Rem is gone. Proto is not. Proto's still coming in with a vengeance, bringing back the Hannah, digging deep into that pocket pick. I mean, it has literally been years since I've seen Proto play Hannah. And it has been years since I've seen Cheesy Potato pick anything other than Suitcase.
I'm glad, though, right?
Yeah,
as
honestly,
a fellow Suitcase player, I love seeing it. I love seeing it at the top level. And I also love seeing it so well...
piloted.
Piloted, right? So the fundamentals are so there, and Cheesy is, at her core, a Rivals player. Like a threat to the main stage, the threat to everyone in singles.
A classic mainstay. I mean, she's really solid in Rivals 1, Rivals 1 Workshop, Rivals 2. I'm certain that she's entered in pretty much every bracket.
When you're really good at Rivals, like Cheesy, when you're debatably, I'm going to say this, debatably top 5, inarguably top 10 of all time.
Yeah. Honestly, like she's been on an absolute tear lately, regardless of whether or not it's Rivals 1 or 2. But I mean, she's coming in, I believe, the second seed, right? Very solid.
At this point, seeds don't matter. We're in top 4. You're either in the losers bracket or you're Elkies, right? So,
losers bracket or Elkies is a beautiful way to put that. I mean, that all being said, right? Elkies can bleed. We saw it earlier. She took Ducky took a game.
And none of the games that Elkies won were like complete blowouts, right?
Yeah, they were already
we can see that in the workshop. You can see like heavy 3-0s.
Oh, yeah.
Or 3 stocks, 3-0s.
Where one player just has no idea what the other character does.
Idea what to do. I'm glad no one got to see me play Open Gunner my first set.
I mean, right now, we are still seeing the Hannah come back into form. And what we did see the last time we saw this character was just, all right, well, what if I hit you with aerial on aerial until I can just hit you with a bomb? And it worked well enough for Proto to take the set here, but Cheesy playing...
Cheesy's so patient.
Look
at how much Cheesy's not moving. It's amazing. Cheesy is playing... Okay. I'm going to call it deliberate is the word I'm going to use, right? It's a lot of just hesitating and then timing. Which you'd think, but most of us are like, we're constantly, moving. We're constantly mashing buttons. Cheesy's willing to just kind of not wiggle.
Yeah.
To hang out.
Yeah,
I say that, and then immediately Cheesy begins wiggling. And
then up B's in neutral.
Yeah. I'm glad that commentator's curse can never be argued against. It's too real.
Yeah, but speaking of too real, we got all of these forward airs coming in from Cheesy, looking to rack up as much damage as possible. But here's come Bomb.
Even game.
Even game. The Bomb is just the great equalizer for Proto. Like, in the end, there's just so little that Proto's opponents have been able to find to actually deal with this Phonograph just directly shoved into their face.
I do love so much of Cheesy's entire game plan revolves around fair and mixing up fair.
Yeah,
like,
I mean,
backers are thrown in, uppers are thrown in, but so much of it is literally just that one big open the case. What's inside?
fair.
What fair?
Yeah. Yeah, it's just fair. Fair is inside, and it's going to be.
And then when it's not fair, it's kind of like setting up with the XP crystal, right? Getting that. Ooh, and you got Faucet now, so now you're getting XP from it, even if it's just flying out there. That's so nice for just getting new developments. Looks like Letterman Jacket is currently on the docket. Smash attacks in the air is terrifying.
Yeah, but all of a sudden, Cheesy, we can see just slowly winning that roguelike, just slowly building up as many power-ups as possible. Level 7.
to 1, and without that gramophone landing, it's so... immediately just running over. I need this gramophone.
Oh, boy.
Oh! Harry, down smash.
Don't do it again.
It's over. Beach Ball has been acquired. Beach Ball is my favorite. Beach Ball wins games.
So does Bob.
There might
You
be
just had to open your mouth.
There is one thing better than Beach Ball, and it is, in fact, the bomb.
Yeah, a literal bomb, like we said, right?
Dude, music's fire.
Yeah, music is fire as hell.
So,
right?
Yo, game one? Game one going to Cheesy Potato. I'm curious if they're going to reset the tourney counter, if they're just going to leave it. It doesn't make a difference.
It doesn't make too much a difference, no. I think it'll be fine. The taunt bind? Does Suitcase need taunt?
I'm digging into my deep recollection of what I think it does. I think there is something
that you can do with taunt.
Yeah.
I forget, but I'm almost certain that Suitcase needs taunt.
Oh, that, by the way, so something Suitcase has is a lot of them only unlock if certain criteria are met. One of those criteria is I think you have to dash like 10 times in the first like 3 seconds. Like you have to dash back and forth just to unlock a certain option. And that certain option, I believe, is, I don't remember what it's called. It like doubles your slipperiness, and like everything's like endless on ice. It's great. It's very funny.
Yeah, but
it's very good.
Yeah, I mean, I'm certain it is, right? Right now, we're at the very least.
No sweet spot.
Seen a ton of really good up airs, a ton of really good damage.
But the damage is equal. And Bomb is such a threat.
Yeah, I mean, Suplex going to be able to take the Hannah off stage, but not actually able to kill. And here's the Bomb. You got to be very, very careful about this one.
Got the side B to land. F-tilt's going to land. No early registration. Forward air to close it out.
And honestly, at this point, right, I think that Proto's just going to continue to rack up as much damage as possible and then throw the bomb. Almost not going to be able to do it. I mean, and I got to say, right, the constant question is, would, insert meme here, kill a small Victorian child? But what happens when the small Victorian child comes in and throws a bomb at you? But yeah, right now, it's not a question that we're going to be seeing answered because there's not really any space for that bomb from Proto. Cheesy's just running away with this lead.
CEO belt picked up, but Proto's going to equalize things out. 108% behind, but tied on stocks. Bomb's taking out, but getting the edge guard, getting some things started.
Yeah, but Downstrong, I believe, going to be able to take that, and Proto...
I'm surprised that hit.
It's just such a rough position to find yourself in. Only 36% on Suitcase. Once again, throwing out as many aerials as possible to just rack up as many damage hits as possible off of these strays.
Jab, jab, jab. Getting damage built up again. Proto now so far behind. That's the funny one.
I mean, right now, the big question, as always, right, is what does Proto do to get back into this? And right, it seems like it's just a matter of running straight in and doing exactly what you did before, but better. Bomb gonna go out, gonna put Cheesy into a rough position.
I think another thing is you got to figure out the percents that Suitcase is actually going to die to this, because if it doesn't kill, that's one of your big moves. 116. You got to be a little bit higher than that to really, really take this out.
Yeah, especially now that your opponent is certain you're going to.
Oh, great DI from Cheesy. That's a heavy Suitcase. TSA is not going to let that through. Got too much weight. You're going to have to leave some things behind.
Yeah, I mean, you take out one water bottle and it's like, wait, maybe 1 pound less, but you're going to need to take out a lot more before dealing with this one.
We got some people searching for things, but we're not going to let that distract us or the players, because we've got some... We're going right back to Tower of Heaven.
Yeah, I mean, honestly, I don't hate this, right? So much of Proto's play on the Hannah has been, you know, constant aerials, constant plat drops, constant ways to rack up as much damage as possible, but...
And also just not dying to these fares, right? Like, yes, they'll eventually still kill, but it took so much more work from Cheesy, as opposed to that Julesville game, where it really was just omnipresent.
Yeah, but right now, at the very least, Hannah has found their wings, going to be able to rack up a lot of damage. The taxi to get Suitcase back on stage, though.
Yep. Proto no longer going to get caught off by that. I killed Proto with that forward smash. That's game knowledge.
Yeah,
right?
that's game
Proto
knowledge.
Wasn't aware that it mixed up, but now that Proto's got that game experience, DIing it properly, and that game knowledge is really critical.
Yeah, that's all breadstick.
You're welcome. Yo, I got Proto to top 4.
Yeah, but right now your
it looks like that,
added game knowledge isn't really doing so much against Cheesy.
Yeah, I'll be honest. Cheesy might be a better Suitcase than me.
Just maybe.
Potentially.
Potentially.
Arguably.
Right. 116 and counting though, and in the end, it's still not quite working out. Cheesy just not seemingly a huge fan of the music Proto listens to.
Pool Party's back. No! Okay, I was going to say, you did not pass on Pool Party. It's too good. Bubbles. You're basically Arcane now. You've got Air Bounce and Bubbles.
Yeah, I mean, you're basically Arcane, incredibly heavy off the sides.
And you got Crackfit.
Yeah.
What's not to love?
You're heavy off the sides.
Please give Arcane credit,
probably
by the way.
A little heavy off the top, but, you know, that's a good point in time. Oh! What was that, like just down tilt up air?
Yup. Upgraded.
She's just going straight for it, huh?
Hit that sweet spot. And it looks like Proto's just trying to find ways back into it, but Cheesy's just covering the edge too well. Got these forward airs just to reset the edge guard. And has realized that Proto's win condition really, really is one gramophone. And so long as Cheesy's mindful of it.
Yeah, I mean, the parry to put Proto into parry stun was a very good start here. One fair to take the Hannah off stage, and now the beach ball not going to be able to do much more than set up
beach
into
ball,
a little
so
bit
fast.
more damage. All right, another fair. And we've got the entire item bar just maxed out here, it seems.
It's just a lot. It's just so hard for Proto to get in, right? Proto's, and that's not Suitcase. That's just Cheesy Potato.
Yeah, I mean, we saw Proto playing against other characters that are very, very good in
Gramophone.
finals.
Dead.
But
parried it, found it, was waiting for it.
the parry strong, a classic Rivals moment, but also a classic Cheesy Potato moment.
Just wait for it, hold it down. Cheesy gonna move forward. Proto gonna bow out at 4th place. Well earned, well positioned, especially for a player who had to rotate through not 1, but not 2, but 3 character ideas.
Yeah, I mean, started off with the Seja and said, all right, well, I'm not allowed to play Seja. Went to the Rem and said,
Well,
all right,
not allowed to
this goes
play
crazy.
Rem anymore.
Not allowed.
Now banned.
And number 3 digs deep, pulls out the pocket Hannah, manages to get all the way up to top 4. But here we go. This is going to be a little bit different on the other side, as I believe it should be Ducky versus Cheesy.
It is definitely Ducky versus Cheesy. And also, if you told me, this is, to me, inevitable. These were the 3, from my experience, who were kind of always going to be the 3rd the 3 finalists. Unless I did something completely nutty and cracked like I did that one year, this was always going to be final 3.
Yeah. I mean, that's just how it is, right? These players who have a lot of history playing those workshop characters.
And are just fundamentally really strong players.
Yeah. But
got some shenanigans going on. We're going to fix some controls.
You were just here, Julie. What did you mess up? Okay.
Some D-pad shenanigans.
I believe so.
Yeah. Sometimes you want to like bind it to another button so that it unbinds because you don't want it to trigger. You want to remove it as an option.
All right, and here we go. It is going to be that Suitcase versus the Usher. But honestly, my big question to you here is, what exactly do you think that Suitcase has to wall out the Usher, right? We've seen that the forward air does a great job when you're already in advantage, but a large struggle of dealing with Usher is actually keeping the little rain cloud girl out.
The answer is precision, right?
Precision.
It's not a single move, it's just being accurate with the moves that you have.
It's just being better. But right now, I don't know. Up B and neutral doesn't really seem to be the greatest of options
It's to
here,
get
but
the unlocks. It's to get the unlocks.
okay.
And the XP already skyrocketing. That is a level 1 Suitcase out the gate. We are 15 seconds in.
Yeah, I mean, sometimes that's just how Mafia works. But
also,
air,
Ducky's pressure,
Oh, yeah.
right?
almost triple digits.
Game-breaking glitch.
All right, I'm going to need you to explain some of these.
Oh, okay.
What does that do?
It's a better wave dash.
Okay. I mean, better wave dash definitely feeling good,
though.
but charge, strong attack, feeling even better.
What off
Stock
stage.
number 1 going over to Duckies.
Woo!
There's
Immediately
that
killed.
forward air that we were talking
Boarding
about.
pass, a little bit more height. I think boarding pass is actually a sweet spot on up air.
Ooh. Yeah, you know, send them flying.
Send him flying indeed. Get the grab. Oh, the reset, the chain grab.
All right, and here's when things are going to get a little
Dash
bit
tag,
dicey
dash
here.
tag.
One more grab.
Staying
has
mindful, no
the
tech
ice shard not going to be in position yet. Beautiful air dodge coming in from Cheesy.
The weight, though. This is so much closer, and I think a huge part of it is just Ducky's able to play so much more aggressive than Proto was with the Hana, right? This is so much more of an aggressive Definitive Edition. I don't know what Definitive Edition does. I remember it's pretty good, though. It's a whole. I think it unlocks a whole bunch of new stuff, actually.
Yeah, I
It
mean,
puts new
like,
stuff in the shop.
it's all about highlighting
parry?
things in the community, right? But in the end, this is a very different matchup from what we saw in Winners Finals. It's not about
Waiting for that
walking
fair.
people out.
Oh, getting over. That was so close. The big thing that Ducky has in this matchup is the edge guard.
Yeah,
Greatest curse.
the edge guard's huge, but these two are actually just scrapping this
Yeah,
entire.
no, absolutely.
It's just-
Forward smash, bad DI.
Oh. Yeah, and just utilizing the parasol to just float down very, very slowly here. And
Down smash going to take it off the top, making this an even one stock game.
yeah, I mean, honestly, I'm convinced that these players just hate analysis at this point because they're just kind of
don't got
going all
time.
in. We don't have time. We're just looking to kill each other.
Down smash going to land. Forward air going to get parried.
All right,
smash
down
not
smash
going to kill.
return. Another
The
parry
return
down
the favor.
strong.
Registration badge.
Parry, forward strong. Oh,
Up tilt's going to find the
Lord.
snap. No bubbles, no bubbles. Oh, so close, so dicey. One more fair, not going to kill, but now the edge guard. This is where Cheesy wants to be.
Yeah, but not going to be able to keep Ducky there for very long. Instead, the Ice Pill just slowly
Yeah, but this could be
will
it.
rack up as much damage
Right.
as possible.
There's so many lethal moves. Skip it. Beach balls lined up. Woo, the parry!
Oh, what a jab check!
Oh, it's alive! Pool party's online! Great spacing. Down smash is going to find it, though.
Yeah, it was
My
such good
God.
spacing from Ducky, but in the end, if at first you
Cheesy's
don't
gonna take
succeed,
it.
down strong, down strong,
Holy
down strong again.
cow. That was amazing.
Yeah, and now going over to game number 2, it is going to be another tri-plat setup, right? The Trouble Pond going to be able to give so much more control over to the Usher picks, going to be able to put them in a difficult position.
Down smash is just over and over again. Just knows that it covers so much space on the ground, which is where Ducky wants to be.
Yeah, but you can see so many of these backers coming out, so many of these aerials, but early percent doesn't mean as much if you can't actually finish things off and get that kill that's needed. All right, back
And
air.
one thing that's really hard to like acknowledge is just how good the DI on both these players is naturally.
Oh, yeah. I mean, on one hand, you could argue that it's difficult to acknowledge, but on the other hand, you get to see so much of it in use, right? I mean, so many of these
Like,
moves.
there are so many moves that would lead into, like, so much more lethal strings, except the DI is just so good. That was a great example. Thank you, Cheesy.
Yeah.
Making my life easy. Immediately demonstrating.
Yeah, immediate example, but not really going to be
Not
able
enough.
to demonstrate much of the advantage or neutral state of the game. It's just been all disadvantage for Cheesy Potato in this one. McDucky Potatoes right now with even more back airs, looking to keep the suitcase off
Parry,
the
down
stage.
smash, not gonna kill. Cheesy's literally just letting these down, letting the down smashes rip. All right, pool party's online.
All right, not
Doesn't
quite
get the
going to be
forward.
able
Can't make
to
a mistake.
recover with that one. Honestly, my big question here is what is it that Cheesy can do to get back into the swing of things, right? Triple digits on the suitcase, but slowly getting stronger and stronger as the game moves on. If there's a character that can reverse 3-stock, this is character
The
number
one
one.
that gets stronger as the match gets on.
Yeah, I mean, late game suitcase is a terrifying thing to think about, and it's an even sillier thing to say, but it might actually become a reality soon.
Oh, got that sweet spot up air.
Oh, baby, boarding
Finds
pass
Bill
coming
Duck.
into play.
Yeah, you know what we were saying? Reverse. Yeah, Cheesy's now in the lead. We are, ooh, great DI.
Oh, goodness gracious.
Hold it on. I was so excited to be like, we got an even game. We got an even game. I'm so excited.
So is the king going to be able to look over his subjects saying, all right, what's the big hubbub over here? We've got chain grabs, we've got nairs, we've got hits out the
And most importantly,
wazoo.
we have that rain cloud. It's so dangerous. We know how much it can lead into, especially if it leaks into like a strong down air.
Yeah, but there's the freeze. Not going to be able to do it quite yet.
Yep.
Another freeze.
Duque so vulnerable off stage. It's now so thin. Ooh, barely get back. Got that sliding up tilt from the Creator's Curse. I think it is that gives that.
Yeah, and you can see Cheesy.
Oh,
the
finds it.
blast
Doesn't
zone.
get the
Whoa.
trade. Cheesy down a game. We are now even at 1-1.
I keep on trying to analyze these two, and every single time I do it, they say, stop talking, I'm just gonna win. I'm just gonna hit them, it's gonna be fun, it's gonna be a good time. All right, game number 3. Once again, a best of 3 is what we've got on our hands here, starting things off on an AZ special, Merchant Port, but oh baby, is this one hurting on Ducky's end.
Oh God, I looked away. I was trying to check my suitcase.
fool!
I was looking at my suitcase notes. I'm sorry, I forgot I don't have time.
There is no time
There's
to
no
analyze
time.
between these two players. They only go forward.
I just have to rely on memory from the ones I know and the ones I think I'm
It's
figuring
all
out.
about that W key, baby.
Oh my God, down smash.
It's all about that down strong, baby. All right, but once again, we've got the aerials coming in from Ducky, trying to form a wall of these back airs, a wall of these up airs, just to do as much damage as possible.
Oh,
to
the dash deck
suitcase.
into the chaps.
But, I mean, this is the kind of play I'd expect to see, right? If Ducky
Great
had,
spacing though.
had the lead, right?
Right?
But instead, Cheesy, the one in the lead, honestly, fine to just trade for damage bit by
Oh,
bit. But
such control.
that down strong timing was insane.
Can we point out that Ducky took stage control and then found that perfect timing on that down smash, but it was all based off of stage control that netted like 80-90% off of just a long consecutive string. Oh, good jab check.
Good jab check. I mean, I know that Ducky's been playing a lot of that Rivals too. You can see a little bit more of it coming into the way that she's playing this neutral.
These back hairs showing so much space. Cheesy's just trying to get on stage. Sorry, did I mention that Ducky took stage control? That never went away.
Yeah, I mean, and of course, the moment you mentioned that, it leaves for the tiniest bit of time as
there it is up there up
stage
top.
left. So does Usher, and last stock once again. is just so back and forth between these two. This is losers finals.
What a great losers finals we've got too. We're in game 3. It's that's a very thin rain cloud.
Yeah, a very small rain cloud and a very small girl with very large hitboxes.
Finds a dash attack, but getting up air, getting sent off stage. Beach Ball's lined up. I know that's all I'm paying attention to. Beach Ball is absolutely my win con.
Yeah, Beach Ball's just continuing to light up, but Ducky lighting up that
Up
set.
tilt. Oh, parry. What's it leading to? Great DI.
Another parry strong attempt
And
is
the
not
bait.
going to be able to connect. The Beach Ball
Yep,
taken
pool party there.
now.
Air bounce ready. Oh, what a great jab.
Oh,
What a great
man.
scoop.
I'm not even sure if that was a jab.
I don't think it was. The second I said jab, I'm like, I
pretty
think it wasn't.
I'm pretty sure that was an ice shard confirming
Yep.
directly into that up strong. I mean, Ducky was conditioning so many of those down strongs, right? Just conditioning so many of those opportunities, but in the end, it says, it's fine. I've got my back airs, I've got my damage, I've got my kill windows. Here's a mix-up she'll never see coming.
And what we've seen, by the way, is those edge guards really starting to come to fruition. Ducky has finally started to punish the mix-ups that Cheesy's been able to try in, and now Cheesy's got to dig deeper, and that pocket might be empty. There may not be more left.
Yeah, I mean, there's only so many pockets in a suitcase before you start just not being allowed to bring it onto the plane. But right now it seems like Cheesy's taken everything out, right? She's been digging deep.
A guarded sync. We might see a bit more neutral specials coming out here, and which Cheesy hasn't been able to establish that stage presence with those zoning, with that crystal. Just too much rapid fire from Ducky.
Yeah, so many of these rapid fire hits, and slowly both of these characters have climbed all the way up to triple digits.
There, yep, gonna kill just all the way up the side. Say, you know what?
I'm calling it now. It's a back air. It's a back air or a down strong. Oh, up air.
Definitely not gonna be up air. That's still going to be. Oh, the jab check.
Oh,
parry on the response, down smash to get things started.
Yeah, the down strong actually coming in from Cheesy Potato to just get more damage, get more of those achievements.
And we've definitely seen down smash lead into down smash lead into down smash.
Oh, yeah.
Has one more lease on life, still has air dodge.
177 and counting. Down strong not going to connect.
What? Oh my god, what a crag. What an incredible recovery. The mix-up. You know, I said we got to dig deeper into those pockets, and Cheesy was like, I got pockets.
Yeah, I got hella pockets.
Dude, this suitcase goes so deep. You know, you got no idea how many pockets I got.
Yeah, I mean,
I got one more recovery in me. Maybe 2, maybe 3.
Yeah, who knows? I mean, Ducky's almost about to hit triple digits. Cheesy hasn't lost a stock.
We're on Air Armada, and we're sitting at 193 for this.
Weak back here, not going to do it.
And now we're running into that awful moment where it's like, cool, I don't have any confirms left for Ducky, right? Ducky's just like, I gotta find a straight back here. At 208, it'll kill.
Oh, it's
letting him rip.
Absolutely kill, but no, the bubbles are huge for this neutral game because it's all about walling her out.
Yeah, it's about how much Cheesy can get. 118%. The trouble that Ducky had to go through just to get that one out of here. And another fair. Armada's lethal.
Yeah, I mean, right now, Fair not going to be able to do it from cross stage, but Ducky, no slouch, still going to show us exactly
into up air, not sweet spotted. That could have been huge.
Yeah, it could have been absolutely insane here. Another one of those grabs and another freeze. Not going to lead into the spike, though.
But the down smash, I said Armada's lethal, and it's lethal both ways.
Yeah,
there's Curry.
Now it seems to be Ducky's turn to slowly build up that percent while at triple digits.
Missed the Waveland, that's huge. Missed the Waveland is huge.
Yeah, and even more importantly, not able to get that tech there. And now Ducky doing to Cheesy what Cheesy did to her, but final stock potential.
We are one stock away from Ducky taking us into a run back.
Yeah, a run back of winners finals.
Oh, wait, no, hold on, crack things.
things.
It's still Cheesy. Fairway to heaven on Armada.
Yeah, the fairway to heaven not going to be the final way how things work out.
102% for the trouble. But
102%, but one freeze not going to be able to do it. A second freeze.
One more fair. Boarding pass set up. Actually, boarding pass, I think, is all the aerials.
Right,
That's
but-
actually really scary, because now that forward air probably kills for sure, even from center stage.
Yeah,
with that
70%
upgrade.
though. As
No parry on the icicle. Down smash, not going to kill.
Cheesy
Stalling,
now in
getting
trouble.
underneath. That's huge.
No double jump.
There it is. There's the upgrade, and there's the boarding pass coming through.
Oh, baby. I mean,
Game 5!
Game 5, like, it's been so back and forth between these two players. Game 5, 3 bans, 2 stages banned because of DSR, and they say we had a very volatile
Gates.
stage on
They just, you know what they want? They
on
just
air
want the
mode.
hypest ending. They want the OG stage transition
Oh, yeah.
of Last Stock Game 5.
Yeah, they want the OG stage transition. They want these back airs. They want these aerials to just continue to do as much as possible as Ducky.
Oh,
Gonna be able
oh,
to
doesn't find the down smash.
begin
Got
with.
crossed up by the movement of the platforms. That time session should be down smash into Dare. Damage.
Yeah, I mean, quick damage there, 60%, starting to climb higher and higher.
And you can tell, by the way, Cheesy's doing a couple things, especially early on in these games, where, like, will concede an advantage to run over and, like, do a random jab. And that's to get an unlock. That's to put something into the shock rotation that she can unlock later. Some the really strong ones require you to do some sort of shenanigans mid-game before they'll even show up in the rotation. Down smash, not going to kill.
Not gonna kill, but, you know, gonna be able to get some of that achievement that you were talking about, right? You know, putting the Usher into a bad position, and a grab now coming out from the suitcase. Hold on.
Not at the top. And
right.
we're at 135. This is so tense.
Yeah, I mean, there's a long-running meme from many, many years ago that Workshop can't kill, but this isn't a matter of not being able to kill.
It's not the character's fault,
of
it's
these
the defense.
players playing so well defensively. 143% on to Cheesy, and that
And the DI!
DI is so good.
Oh no, tried to land on stage. Couldn't find it. Needed to get that hit landing hitbox, because if you don't, at 0%, Usher can just kind of take the hit and then, you know, CC down smash or just trade with it and win. Down smash for damage.
And another parry, not going to be able to get the grab though. Uncharacteristic whiff from Ducky in game
Same.
number 5. This is looking rough.
Maybe just a little bit of nerves, because both players missing some confirms. Jabs just, oh, got the riding up tilt. Oh, double fair! Great TI, Letterman jacket could be a huge threat.
All right, still has the air dodge available. Going to be able to up B back towards the stage. Grab.
Sends the other way, yep. Boarding
Thrown
pass is huge.
all over.
That's such a threat. Aerials being stronger is so dangerous.
Yeah, but up air's coming in from Ducky. Doesn't need any sort of upgrades to make these aerials deadly.
Yep. Forward smash, not going to kill again. Good TI this time. Wasn't caught off guard by it. Down smash just kind of letting him rip. Down smash just kind of letting him rip. Wait. The taxi. Oh, down smash again.
Yeah, and you were saying
138?
kind of letting him rip. I mean, if that's only kind of, I don't know. What
I don't want to
fully
see
letting
what
it is.
actually, what full-on Beyblade. Let's
Yeah,
go.
I mean, speaking of Beyblade, we got another down strong. Going
Spin.
crazy. Another one.
Yo, get the breakdance
Can we get
going.
3?
Let it rip. Let it rip.
3 fired off, but it's going to be the
Last
air
stock,
back air.
1% the difference as we get that stage transition.
Stairway to heaven.
Letterman jacket bringing back to stage with 51%, and then all the juice.
All the sauce on that strong, but right now, even more
didn't
damage
land.
being traded back and forth. 70% and counting onto the Usher.
Up smash improved.
All right, no double jump.
The Letterman jacket.
No double jump once again.
2 resources. The trade just going for fair. Pool party's online.
No air
And this
dodge.
is so
no
few
double
reasons
jump.
for Ducky. Doesn't get the tech.
Does not get it. I mean, as we were saying, no air dodge, no double jump, no more Ducky on the stream here. Cheesy Potato going to repeat history. Julie versus Anya, Cheesy versus Elkies. It's looking so back and forth between Ducky and Cheesy. But don't forget how strong Elkies was in
Like,
finals.
let's be real about this, right? Elkies, I think, is the favorite here. Elkies was
100%.
so strong. Cheesy had to fight for her life to just get through losers finals, and the person who sent Ducky to losers finals just sat down. It's like,
Exactly.
oh hey, yeah, you beat little brother. Hi,
Yeah.
I'm Elkies. You're either in the losers bracket or you're me. And Elkies hoping to keep it that way because keep in mind, Cheesy doesn't have to just win. Cheesy's in the loser side and Elkies is not.
Cheesy has to win twice.
Twice, 2 sets.
There's no shot.
There's a huge mountain.
There is no shot.
no shot.
No,
but
Look over
there's
real quick.
There's a world.
Okay, never mind. I was about to lose my mind. We almost had a Suitcase Ditto.
I would love it. I
Look
want
up.
it. Yo, we are gonna get the Lorona, or Lorena, thank you. I have gotten my hands on this character just a little bit, and I think you know what this is. This is our Elkies going, yeah, you know what? I do have to lose twice before I get eliminated. I've got an entire buffer. I can play.
Hey. Oh, this is backwards.
That's what yeah. We just need to swap the character portraits.
Yeah,
player portraits at the bottom.
Yeah, we'll have them do that for game number 2. But you do have Elkies on the Lorena. You have Cheesy Potato.
Just
on
they're sitting in the wrong chairs is all.
Yeah, they
So,
just have to swap the characters.
Yeah.
With the way how
It's
turning mode
fine.
works, it's going to be weird. But
It's all right. We'll do it later.
It's fine. It's
we know that Elkies is currently playing the Lorona because we know that Cheesy, we've just been watching play the Suitcase for the last, 25 minutes.
Yeah, I mean, one thing I will say, Breadstick, right? It's not just a matter of Lorena versus Suitcase. It's a matter of a character that is representative of what we're going to be dealing with in Rivals 2.
Right?
Versus a character that is the amalgamation of everything that is Rivals 1.
Yes.
And right now, Rivals 1's coming out on top, baby.
There's definitely... Is this a metaphor? Is this an allegory?
Perhaps, but right now it's all about the grabs. Something that we don't usually see being dealt with in the first game.
Whip! The whip!
All right, I'm gonna be real with you. I don't think Lorena is as practiced as the
You were
as the
saying,
Leica.
we just have to speak sometimes.
Yeah, we just had to
Just
speak
manifest
it.
it.
We had to speak it into to curse it, really.
You know what? No. You know what? Let's be fair to you. You were right. It was not looking quite as practiced.
Yeah, it's not as
But
practiced.
that was like, a minute and a half ago. Less practice.
She just SC'd the second time.
I know. Give it another minute and a half.
True.
Like,
I mean, we've got the corkscrews, we've got the suplexes, we've got a lot of these aerials coming in for Cheesy Potato, as Elkies still kind of
there it is.
struggling.
Traded with that forward air. Elkies is like, all right, maybe I might have to take you. I might have to pull out
Yo,
the Leica just a little bit.
Anya, swap the characters.
Swap seats.
No, just swap the character numbers.
Never mind, we're good. We have a phenomenal guy in production.
You're perfect.
You're all
You're good. All right, never mind.
Yes, Cheesy absolutely took that first game.
Oh, yeah.
Nice. Thank you.
All right. Shout outs to production.
That was the production. And now that that's out of the way, we can pay full attention to this game. And we're on Armada where those forward airs are going to be so dangerous.
I mean, full attention to this game is one way to put it. Just full attention to Slaughter is another way to put it. Cheesy coming back in with a vengeance.
All right, I want you to talk Lorona. I want you to tell me about this cool new character that we're going to get.
I don't know anything about Lorena.
All right.
I'm sorry.
So we got the chair. We got the magnets.
Yeah, I mean, so much of it.
We've got the parries.
You have so many of these grabs. You have the ability to, bounce off the chair. You can also make use of the chair as something to bring directly back towards you, right? There's just a lot of different ways how to play it, but the big thing here is Cheesy does not care about the gimmicks. Cheesy's just going straight in.
It's a lot of just stringing things together and finding the next one. Oh, off the top. That's so dangerous here on Armada.
Yeah, I mean, like...
Again? Oh, trying to find it.
Yeah, from what I remember, Elkies was saying that up B is one of the big ways to really really get that big kill on the Lorena here, but it's not going to be able to do it quite yet. But in the end, Cheesy
Down smash,
not
find
needing
it.
to worry about any of it.
Nair. Oh, coming down with the Nair. Gonna fight her way through.
All right,
That
there
should
we
kill.
go. Not going to do it.
But the combo started with the backbreaker.
Yeah, I was thinking that was going to turn into a cork.
The problem is the longer this goes on, the more Cheesy gets better things, especially with that milestone system coming through. More XP means you level up faster.
Oh, Lord, that's definitely going to be a
Forward air,
rough one
forward air,
here,
forward
but
air.
it's just going to be Fair Train all over Air Armada, but right now Cheesy on the back
Into,
foot.
there's the damage, there's the string. It's still going. Huge amount of disadvantage, and it hasn't ended. Cheesy's just like, all right, wait. Hold on, wait. And Elkies is like, no, we're good. We can keep going. I got room.
Oh my Lord!
He ups the suitcase. Cheesy up special, and because she did, she got the hurt box extension, which meant that her little tiny handle went into the grab.
I mean, handles were made to be grabbed.
You don't give the handle to the grappler. That's all they're reaching for. Don't give them some to hold on to like that.
Yeah, but you can see that Elkies is still struggling a little bit, still trying to find a way back into the swing of things. 132%, the Bear not going to be able to kill just yet, but barely missing that parry. And it's looking better and better for Lorena.
And I'll be honest, the Lorena feels like she's got so much more kill pressure, right? The parry, the fully charged. Cheesy was in such a dominant position at the start of that game, but Elkies was just like, yeah, but I got my big strings. Look at me go.
Breadstick, you said come back a minute and a half later. How about
curse
5
Elkies
stocks later?
Let's curse Elkies so hard right now. So, because now Elkies is looking so good.
Yeah.
Right? Now looking familiar on it. Now looking like back into the motions.
Yeah,
And
and-
the moment we say that,
Yeah, most importantly, right, it's not just a matter of being familiar on the character. It's a matter of getting familiar enough with the character that she can continue to play the game, or at least start to play the game, in the way that we always see from Elkies, right? Just always playing towards the reads, always playing towards the resets, always playing for the kill.
and at this point, by the way, we have to acknowledge that the other part of it is getting familiar enough that you can start really playing the game, Rivals, against your opponent, right? Knowing the other player, knowing what's going to work, knowing what approach option, because we're at the level of gameplay where that is the other major part, right? It's not about the characters, it's about the decision making and knowing what you can do. Oh, the read.
Oh, what a suplex. Not quite going to be able to get that kill just yet. Usually the suplexes we see are coming in from Suitcase, but Elkies looking to
the
oblige
top.
with a chair off the top.
Keeping Lorona separated from that chair, but you don't want to be between the two of them necessarily. Dangerous place to be when she can call it to her at any moment.
Yeah, I mean, the Lorena, now with a parry, going to be able to get so much more damage. Also making use of that chair. I mean, if there's a player on the planet who's good at making use of active hitboxes that you can set up on stage, I think Elkies is the top 10, top 5 maybe.
Above average.
Yeah, at least above average.
That's a very old joke. Yeah, you know, Michael Jordan, he's above average. You know,
Not incorrect.
It is technically correct. It's just,
Yeah, but right now, the suplex...
oh, the parry. Oh, it missed!
I was going to say, the suplex is coming in from...
And Cheesy electing not to get damaged. Cheesy electing to just take the moment to get more unlocked, saying, look, I can't hold this XP for that much longer. I need to concede a little bit of ground just so I can have more options to play with. Play the roguelike.
I need it.
Oh, the up air
Need it.
again!
And now...
Now we're
Both
so
of these
even.
players need this game. This game's so important for set momentum, right? I mean, whether or not Cheesy is going to be able to reset the bracket, whether or not
If
Elkies...
Cheesy loses this, think of the mountain of not only having to come back from behind 2-0, but then another set after that, right?
Yeah, but imagine if Elkies wins this, Cheesy will have to win so many more games, right? And Cheesy will have to play so many more games. And I'm almost certain that if we do see this get to set 2, we get a swap back.
Oh, absolutely, 100%.
But the Lorena not looking bad by any means. All right, looking for another. Oh, no. Okay.
Finds the clap, but not going to kill. Coming down with that back air, Edelus, thank you so much for being part of the kit. Special's going to absolutely kill.
Oh, Lord. The corkscrew off the top, really off the bottom. I don't even know what you can really say at that point.
The skull is broken. The suitcase has been cracked.
Yeah, the hidden
Elkies
lotus has bloomed.
And now we're going to hopefully see it one more time, at least if we're an Elkies fan, because that means we're done. If Elkies wins this game, that's it. The workshop bracket is over. And Cheesy Potato says, no, I don't want to go home yet.
Yeah, doesn't want to go home, doesn't want to be bowing out just yet, just wants to throw in the bears.
Immediate kill.
And I'm just going to say a little bit of thematic parallels here. Took the Lorena off the side with all the bears and immediately pulled out a champion belt.
Yeah, like, hey, look, I'm champion.
Look me dead in the eyes. I am the champion now.
You're not champion yet. This belt, you have to win it first. You're in the championship match. And frankly speaking, to take the championship belt, you gotta beat the person who's holding it.
Yeah, and Elkies very much holding on to that one, holding on to more than just the belt, holding on to the suitcase's life here. Oh,
very, very dangerous to contest the suitcase, though. That Letterman jacket is a forward smash that will reverse you from the air and send you off stage at 100%. That can kill. If that had hit on the left side, that's absolutely dead.
Yeah, but right now we can
Flying in with the forward air. Milestone unlocked. More XP. Doesn't land. But the parry, he's been so consistent with those parries.
Yeah, I mean, sometimes Lorena gets a grab, and you think to yourself, like, okay, well, this is a string grab, right? This is the one that's going to lead me into so many more of these combos. But instead, that up strong that's so evil. It's just, all right, I'm just going to hit you with this grab and just
the chair pull.
All right,
the neutrals, yep.
These falling nairs are so good from
It's so hard for Cheesy to just get back to stage. That was a full 0 to death.
Yeah, I mean, it was just the falling nairs and the falling nairs, and another one of those kills to even things out once again.
Damage rising, last stock.
Oh, okay. Well, you know, Elkies and Cheesy going to take a page from Julie's Book of Fundamentals. If you lose out on a bad read, just commit to it, because if it hits, it'll be so much better.
What do we got?
But right now, it's not just about reads, it's about the placement. Not going to be able to get back to stage without a beautiful tech.
Oh, be careful, be careful. Oh, Cheesy's is swinging. Cheesy's absolutely swinging. And here's the thing, right? I haven't mentioned the Frozen Fortress break. Down smash, not going to kill. But these upper platforms make those grabs so much more damage because it gives such a higher platform for Lorena to just crash down onto. Boarding pass is huge. That might kill.
Yeah, but the Lorena now has stage control. One of the people's elbows looking for the up special. Not going to land it.
Forward it. Dash tech. Little bit of desperation. Cheesy.
All right, the people's elbow just constantly getting thrown out.
No, I'm a liar. At 165 with boarding pass. There it is, though. We are going to Game 5.
Game 5 of Set 1 of Grands here. The Lorena honestly putting in a lot of work still. I'm not going to expect to see a swap just yet.
No, not yet. But and the crowd, by the way, the crowd has gathered. Just everyone who's still in this venue, most people have headed home, but those who are still here are being treated to a phenomenal Game 5 Grand Finals.
A beautiful one indeed. The people's elbow coming in clutch. 1, 2, 3 hits and almost killing herself off stage there, but you look at the percent count, and the percent's so even.
A lot of that was just chip. A lot of it was like it was extended, but it didn't do all that much. Meanwhile, Cheesy's been landing these big, heavy, chunky blows that do 11 pool parties online immediately. Sorry, as a pool party enjoyer, it's over. It's over.
It's over. I mean, the bonus wager on top of that, and right now, Elkies might be saying, you can't see me, but I can't see.
Oh, it
how
doesn't
to get
reach!
back into
You can't
this.
see her!
If you
can't
don't
see the suitcase!
land those hitboxes.
Bubble.
I mean, that's the thing about Lorena, though, right? The character's such a show woman. It's all about getting as much.
You gotta get the audience involved.
Yeah, as much of having as much
make
fun
it
as
too
you can.
easy. What's really scary is, hypothetically, right? Live in a world with me for a moment where Cheesy completely dominates this game, and then Elki's all right, cool. I'm gonna go back to Leica, yeah, and then just absolutely, turns on the Jets. Is it too late at that point? Does Cheesy have too much momentum, or does the power of Elki's Leica just win?
Yeah, I mean, honestly, the big question is, does Elkies have it within her?
Oh, it's dead.
Swap back to Leica. Okay, so that's such a mean kill, but the question is, what can she actually get off of that? It's only going to even up the stock count. You're still at 150% and counting. People's Elbow not going to connect, and Elki's still on the back foot.
Air, not going to kill. No sweet spot on it yet. But getting those achievements for it. A little few more of those, and that back air will be an absent back air.
All right, and
that's
you
my
can
favorite
see the chair being used to really bait out these
Well,
parries.
forward air's going to take it. Dash stack sending high enough, but there's just enough end lag. There's enough hit stun, I should say.
Yeah, but Elki's very much still in this, starting to beat out a lot of these parries coming in from Julie.
Damage is rising. The combo's extending. Has
The
to find
percent
it.
is evening up, but a full stock ahead is
Forward air is
looking
so good.
very good for Cheesy Potato fans. All right,
One more.
forward air, not gonna connect.
The grab, the dunk, into another dunk.
Ooh. 105 on the Lorena. Can Elkies make this comeback?
So
One parry started off. Not going to be able to get that regrab.
There it is,
Not
the
going to
fair.
be able to bring
Stuck the
chair
hand
back
in.
time. Reset City. Here we come. The whole venue sitting here for a
Grander
little
finals,
longer.
here we come.
The true finals.
Cheesy Potato, unfortunately, has decided that winning is more important than anything else. Time? No. Everyone is leaving, but we're here for it.
We're here. We're here for the long haul.
Oh, yeah, absolutely. Though I do understand a lot of our players are like, look, hey, singles brackets tomorrow. We've got to get some rest. I respect the big players saying going to get some nap. You guys at home, you here on the couch with me, people who got no shot at making it far in bracket,
I'm making top 8. What do you mean? No shot at making it far in bracket. Me sitting here seated for top 16.
Yo, me sitting here going to make top 32 for the first time in a Rivals Heat Wave. I've never made top 32.
I believe. There's a first for everything.
Partially because Heat Wave has been super stacked.
It's
every
Heat
year.
Wave.
It's Heat Wave. It's insane.
You could literally, you could actually random seed Heat Wave every time, and it would probably be just as accurate, because Heat Wave is where all the killers come
Yeah,
from.
no. Well, that's why the event's so good.
Either
Oh,
way.
yeah, if you didn't know, by the way, yes, there is the emergency break. By the way, something you and I both kind of took for granted. It's still the Lorena.
Yeah, it's still the Lorena.
It is still the Lorena. We are not getting the Leica. We are not getting the switch. Down smash, not going to kill.
Yeah, I mean, Elki's, I will say, right? She's a very big proponent of one of my favorite sayings. Priority number 2 is your career. Priority number 1 is committing to the bit. And right now, she is fully committing to the Lorena and is paying off dividends. Up tilt, not going to be able to get so
The
much
parry?
more beautiful parry from
Four
Cheesy
specials
Potato.
for damage. Championship belt not going to get picked up. Oh no, it was picked up. I'm sorry.
Yeah, I'm sure.
It looked like it was passed on it.
Yeah, already
Funny.
stealing that championship belt away.
I have
from
not
Elkie.
seen Cheesy pass on anything. She's like, you know what? It helps.
Yeah, we take those. Is literally
No rerolls in this shop.
Yeah, we take those is always the motto.
I mean,
of
it's
the
my
day.
mentality. It's genuinely usually better. Ooh, the side B into... Up special doesn't land. I don't think at 91 it'll quite kill just yet.
It'll definitely put you in a bad position, though.
Yeah,
That's
it
what
will.
we're looking for here. Still looking for it. Not gonna kill, as we mentioned, but
The double, though.
baby.
It will lead into a potential second, and that can and has killed.
Yeah, double dunk is pretty dang good. If at first you don't succeed, dunk again. As we all know,
Oh, the jabs.
the lotus
Good check.
blooms twice.
There it is. Once again, that fair trading with that, it looks like jab, has just been so poor for Elkies over the course of the last set.
Another one of those whiffs. Like, Elkies just has such good reads on what it is that Cheesy wants to do, but actually punishing them properly is a different question entirely. All right, there we go.
Oh, but not dead.
Yeah, far
If that
off
lands,
stage.
though, that's 100%
Oh.
dead, especially with that platform there. That will be completely lethal. I'm super waiting for this goat. Oh, that might be it.
Oh, not gonna do it.
We've got goat hoof.
You see, that's the thing, right? These players are not going to look to turn Dan into a liar at all. Always going to survive the maximum amount.
Pool party's back online. So the thing is as this gets later, as it gets more and more close, Suitcase gets stronger. Cheesy's getting stronger. That's going to kill him
Oh,
top.
boy.
Not the best DI. Cursed him.
Yeah, I mean, Suitcase gets stronger, Cheesy gets stronger, American Airlines remains the same.
I do think, though, Elkies did pull off a bit of a mix there, because that was close enough to the edge that Elkies could have dragged Cheesy off stage and gone lower. So Elkies might have been prepared to like hold left and to get the tech.
Yeah.
So there was just a little bit of ambiguity there.
And there also could have been, a moment where Cheesy, for a short moment, thought, oh, well, this isn't going to get back on stage. This is going to be something to lead into a wall jump into, some way to get back on stage. But who cares about the analysis? We're already swinging in game number 2.
Percent Ryzen. Milestone first is really huge.
Oh,
Extra
my
XP
Lord.
means extra things to unlock for the rest of the run.
Yeah, I mean, what can you say except the rich get richer? Elkies now needs to make sure that
Immediate
every
boarding pass.
hit matters.
Right? And already got that third unlock ready to go. Power of the milestone system. What does it do? What does it mean?
I mean, you got to work for it, right? And you can see Cheesy working for it
offstage.
quite a bit. Off stage, though, not going to kill just yet.
Also, we're back here. We are back to Frozen Fortress.
How
This
much
was so
experience
close.
does Cheesy have?
Enough for another one.
Oh, my God.
That might kill. That'll
kill.
That'll kill for sure.
One might kill, the other certainly will kill.
Registration badge, yep.
picked up.
Upgraded
which-
F-tilt.
Don't forget, y'all can pick up your registration badge tomorrow if you're coming in. But
Yep. Got the achievement for GOAT. We might see that come around the corner later. Sweet spot. Abso backers, just good to have.
yeah, definitely.
Down smash.
Down strong. Good position for Elkies here.
2 stocks to 2. Everything even. Again, though, I really am scared of this Frozen Fortress when you're fighting the Lorona because she can just drag you so high and then dunk you on that top platform.
Yeah, I mean, that top platform could be tough here, but watch that chair. There
Chair.
we go.
Trading is huge. No parry. Trading doesn't land. That's a no resources.
No resources
No air
gonna
dodge.
hold all the way
No
in.
double jump. Just hoping to trade. Just
and that
wanting
was
to
a
trade.
kill.
Touch the stage. She got resources back. I did not see the Lorona touch stage. Pool
Yeah,
party
no.
online. Game breaking glitch ready to go. Wave dash improved. Immediately seeing it with that down smash. I'm surprised. Kill.
Yeah, and now both of them
Again.
sitting at triple digits.
Bonus
But
burger. That is a lot of gear.
yeah, that is so much gear. And the milestone system does so much.
So good when you get it first.
Woo! I mean, what can I
a
say except I love
stacked-
gacha games, but
Packed up suitcase. At home.
Elkies gonna be able to get that Suitcase off the stage. Gonna look to try to even things up. Is Cheesy Potato just looking for that one game?
Letterman jacket. That's very dangerous. A huge reversal option.
What the hell?
Milestone.
Late game Suitcase has so many
She's got
slots.
so much fun. I mean, 10.
Oh my God.
Great DI, just go straight back, but 102%. This Lorona doesn't care how stacked the suitcase is. If it dies, it dies.
Yeah, I mean, right now just looking to throw more and more things into the trash, looking like TSA.
the
but
reach.
does
The Letterman
reach
jacket's
from all
so
the way
smart.
over there.
The reaction, by the way, was incredible. I would not have reacted to that.
Oh, and that's not going to kill just
That's
yet.
a grab.
Full DI coming in from Cheesy.
Also, at 150%, we might see a change in the suitcase.
Oh my god.
Suplexing the chair. That reaches, it's dead!
And Cheesy, you can see, frustrated, just thinking, I was so
They can hear me for
dang
sure. I am not
close.
quiet. I am screaming. There are people outside who can hear me yelling.
Oh yeah.
I was... All right.
Look at this, game number 3, another one of these tri-plat stages. You know, so
Ooh.
much high platforms for the Suitcase to constantly get those pairs out, but you also have to worry about that up
The
special
chair
from
control
Lorena.
has been so disruptive. It's just been causing so many openings for Elkies to just get big damage.
Yeah, and the thing is, you can just cancel it out whenever you want. So there's so many times that it looks like it's an opportunity to get a parry, but oh
one
my
more
god.
Nope. Resetting. Damage is back. Even game. Early registration. Faster F-tilt. Probably one of my favorite F-tilt upgrades. Early registration.
Yeah, and speaking of which, you should register early for your tournaments like Genesis.
Both F-tilt upgrades. Now they've got bubbles too.
Also like Lust. I'm pretty sure Louise is running one, but either way, that's neither here nor there.
You're
We're
right,
just
you're
getting right back into the swing of things as
Jab check.
Tato.
Doesn't matter. Get back here. You ever gotten a jab check and then they were like, hold on, I did not say. You might have been smart about that jab check, but I'm still going to punish you.
Oh yeah. Oh.
Such a fun move.
All right, one big parry to start things off, and the percents are even. Suitcase is such a snowbally character, but it really seems like Elkies continues to play off of the momentum instead. Milestone Systems also already picked up by...
Yeah, Milestone was second, so we're still probably going to see it. But
Oh.
if you just kill the Suitcase before the scaling has time to happen, especially if you've got that much pressure at the ledge, this might be the last stock for Cheesy Potato and for our workshop bracket.
Yeah, might be. And right now, Elkies looking to take it
We were gonna
all.
see a lot,
One
yeah.
parry to start it, one suplex to take the Suitcase
Waited
off
for the parry.
stage.
Waited for the parry. Delayed it. Knew that she had time. Back air's not going to kill. Up air might if it's sweet spot. Down smash definitely will.
All
Championship
right,
belt.
evened up on the stocks.
Down smash into. Oh, tried to get the double for the damage. That's some Arcane shenanigans here.
Yeah, but right now, both
Letterman.
of these players just looking to whiff punish, looking to get that one opening, looking for the people's elbow, not gonna connect, but one
The
up
chair.
special,
Oh, it doesn't reach. It didn't reach.
just barely whiffing on
At
that one.
97 on the top platform of Triple, I think that kills. Every damage hurts so much now. Oh, so much juice.
The
What's
DI! And not gonna be able to get the spike with the people's elbow.
The weight. Cheesy knows. Cheesy knows. Being so careful. Oh, so careful.
Oh, that spacing was glorious. and
Cheesy said one more game. I'm gonna hold on.
a smile of relief. Gonna be able to just barely hold on, keeping us all here just a little bit longer.
I want game 10. I know no one else does, but you know, we've already gone this much of the
I'm
distance.
sure Cheesy wants it.
Cheesy definitely is gonna say game 10 at least.
Yeah, but here we go. Air Armada. Cheesy now
immediately grabbed out of the
needs
air.
to get
Get red.
so many wins on all of Elki's counter picks.
Armada, I fully understand. If that Lorona grabs you, you are going off the top. You are going into space.
Yeah, I mean, like we've seen so much of the time, Lorena has some phenomenal kill opportunities off the top. Like the up special, the strong attacks is just so terrifying.
Good dodge.
But in the end, Cheesy still needs to find a way how to navigate it.
Oh. The way the dash attack's gonna land, Beach Ball's online. I love Beach Ball.
Love
Boing, boing, nair bounce.
Beach ball. Oh my god.
Oh, the weight!
Breadstick,
Yeah.
take a look at that bar. What's that on slot number
milestone.
2? That's the milestone system, baby.
Fair air. Milestone. What does it do? It gives you stuff. You gotta work for it though.
Yeah, right now Cheesy has her work cut out for her, taking a lot of damage from these nairs.
Oh, the
from this
reach!
up special.
So much threat, but forward smash not gonna kill. Ready for it though. Oh, the trade almost happened. Going so deep. I respect Elkies for going for it.
Yeah,
right?
you could tell that she wanted that, but right now she's still holding forward. W key just getting worn down so unbelievably hard.
That... Sorry, I'm still kind of geeking out over that super deep dive.
Oh.
Elkies is just kind of now reading, right? Elkies is like, look, you're panicking. Pressure is built. You know it. You can feel it. You're going to pick an option, and I'm just going to up smash it.
Yeah, I mean, the thing is, right, this is what we know her for in the first game, in the second game, in Workshop. It's all about forcing your opponent to play to your game.
Like
so
the way
you can just play for reads.
Pressure's mounting, silence in the building, and not just because it's empty, but because all the people left are holding their breath. Last stock.
All right, one up special will do it, but Cheesy still
That's
manages
it?
to avoid
Up special doesn't
all of
land.
these. What a trade!
One strong hit, and still a full stock behind. There it is. There it is.
there it
Once
is.
more, the grab. Game 9 in Grand Finals. Congratulations to Elkie. The entire audience erupts into applause.
V-Stride's got you back.
Thank you, V-Strides. Thank you, Proto. But that will do it for us today.
Yeah.
We'll see you tomorrow.
Yeah, that will be it for us today here at Heatwave 7. Tomorrow we have quite a lot going for us.
Yes!
We've got Rivals 1 singles base cast. We have, I believe...
Do you want me to just real quick pull the
Honestly,
schedule?
just go ahead and pull up
just
the schedule.
Just
There's
run it down.
so much.
So I know for sure Lethal League isn't until Sunday.
Yes,
but
Lethal League is
tomorrow we have... We've got doubles.
Doubles.
We've got Rivals 2 doubles.
Yes.
We've got Rivals 2, just the pool play.
Singles.
Yep. We've got Nick All-Star Brawl, or NASB 2, I should say. We've got more Rivals 2 Wave.
Cool.
And then later on, Rivals 1.
Yeah. Love me some Rivals 1.
And then, of course, Sunday we will have the finals of Combo Devils, Rivals 2, Rivals 1, Praymakers, Lethal League, the AMI bracket, the intermediate bracket.
Yeah.
I can't wait to not be in an intermediate bracket. I do not want to be in another Heatwave intermediate bracket. It's the most fun I have every year, and I don't want to do it again.
I second that. Every single time, right? It's a crazy moment. But either way, thank you all for tuning in. Thank you for being with us. So we hope that you enjoyed. We hope to see you again tomorrow.
We'll definitely see you tomorrow.
Oh, yeah. We know.